This is just a test. And I placed it automatically to not go live.
Now even my recent subscriber thing doesn't even work, even at all.
Okay,
so it's all broken.
So for example, if I type something, see over there?
No, sorry, I wasn't on the screen. Stand by. So you show me these things, and it's like, well, if I don't try it now, I'll never look at it. So I was still trying to do the first thing. Okay, try again. What were you showing me?
You see the chat going over here below me?
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's a different way to do it. That looks cool.
Yeah, it's remaining on the bottom and scroll to the left side while the new things coming in.
Totally.
So this is done via also stream elements.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely have a lot of different.
So I have this sideways chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hi, how are you doing, Golfer? Apparently, I'm live. And over here, we can say position, color for the guy that comes in, position and style, animations, how to go in, how to slide. So this is cool. We're just testing things over. We're just testing things. And another thing is this thing. You see the like?
Mm-hmm.
Normally it's hard to get it placed on the screen because there's no freaking things shown on your screen. So I end up using this one. Right? This is just a page, and you're providing the URL of your video and shows you likes, dislikes, comments, and views. And cool. And I just grabbed this one and this one.
Couldn't you get it just from like your main like stream, like live?
Yes and no. You can definitely get it from your OBS Studio from here. So you're gonna have the like
something
count
like that, yeah,
over here, but it's I try to remove the the black over here, and it's looking crappy. It's also removing the text
color to remove.
Yeah, it's removing the text as well. So I found this live counts.io.
Contrast here, yeah, it's better because the white is crisp and easy to.
Yeah, and I did the same thing. I add a color key to remove it. See, it's I removed everything that is white, and then a color correction to fill everything that remained with red, and that's why it's red there, because I can go ahead and change it to green if I want.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Gives it a little vibe, hey?
And regarding this crap, where is it? Freaking Apple products. This one. I have that freaking crap. Give me a second. I thought that, hey, what's wrong? Any kind of adapter can work, right?
Well, they have different bandwidth. And iPads actually put out a pretty high resolution. It's greater than 1080p.
And I took this one from out of, I know, somebody online was selling it. So it has the freaking lightning, and then VGA and HDMI plus audio jack.
VGA?
Yeah. And
let me see.
Yeah, it's a VGA port.
Look at that. Going back in the day. No wonder that doesn't have enough bandwidth.
Yeah, but the lightning cable should have
480p.
And it's I don't know if you remember back in the days when 800 by 480 was the default resolution.
Yeah.
That's the freaking resolution I'm getting from this thing.
Well, I wasn't that far off guessing 480p. But that's the problem. So that's what took me so long to figure out why I was having so many capture card issues. Is I had all these different 1080p capture cards, high-end ones, like a really good one, but my iPad Pro puts out greater than 1080p resolution. It's actually somewhere between, like, I don't know exactly what it is.
I know that you actually went with the high
4K.
end
Got a
capture
4K Pro,
card.
and now it works absolutely flawlessly.
I don't doubt it. I don't know where my capture card is. I have also bought
Can't even
one.
get my recent subscriber thing to work anymore. Now it's like it's logging me into it's telling me to sign into Google still. It's like showing me a sign into Google window.
No problem. So this is the cheap one that you can find on the market.
Okay.
I thought, hey, it's not the freaking adapter. Everyone can convert a signal and output it to a different place. And I said, okay, maybe it's the capture card. And I went and connected my Xbox directly to the capture card on the computer. And you can tell that it's full HD, crisp, clear, 60 frames per second with this crappy capture card.
Because that's exactly what the Xbox is outputting. But the iPad is different.
Yeah, but this freaking adapter, it's definitely different. Because after that, I said, okay, then let's test if the output of this one it's actually the problem. So I connected to my my TV using the HDMI cable on the TV, and it's looking so crap. So now I'm actually afraid to buy that thing, even if it's an Apple original product. I don't know if it goes.
What does it say there? It also put up to 1080p. So what is your iPad Mini 5 resolution?
Well, I don't know if it's the iPad Mini 5 resolution by default is 2K.
So there's not enough output power on that Apple device. You need a higher
the thing is so it's the original output, it's 2K for the iPad, but I think the lightning cable cannot support more than 1080p.
Oh, maybe. Hey?
I know that the USB 3C, it's going to 3.2 USB on the computer, which is freaking amazing how fast that freaking cable is.
Is that the little green plug? The green USB? I know there's like a blue one and there's a green one.
No, the blue one, it's a 2.0. And
2.0 for sure.
And I have a 3.2 on my computer, which is a red USB.
Red, okay. That just probably depends on the you probably have an MSI motherboard.
No, I have a Gigabyte.
Okay, yeah. Or Aorus Gigabyte and MSI are very similar.
I have all my computer Gigabyte. Even the graphics card, it's also Gigabyte.
Nice. So that makes me wonder, maybe. So then you might have to output. And I wonder when it's plugged in. I know I was able to find.
Oh my.
In my iPad settings, I wonder if. Hang on, I'm going to open it right now and look at it. Because there's a way. Let's see where it is.
Where's offer? Do we have offer intro over here?
Display. Okay, so right here, display and brightness. At the bottom, it says connected displays, and then it shows what I'm connected to, and it allows me to change like high dynamic range, standard dynamic range. HDR requires a high speed. And I wonder if when it's connected to a different device, it would give you a different bit of information there. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it knows it's connected to the capture card, the iPad. It's
a USB output or something, right?
Yeah, it says connected display. So I'm just wondering when you're plugged into your to that little.
But look at this thing.
That's perfect.
And this is not the full resolution on it either.
I mean, looks good for here anyway on my end. Like, yeah, I mean that looks totally freaking completely acceptable, right? Like,
yeah, this is via AirPlay, and currently I set You know, I'm using reflector. I'm not using a power mirror anymore. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
And I can
Well,
go
I think
here. I can go here
a
and
power
set my
mirror.
my AirPlay resolution for the server to support 4K. And
Yep. Yeah, because it's different. It's just a wireless signal.
if I go and select 4K because I have the 5G internet, now it's on the 4K resolution, and now it's looking even more crispier.
Yeah, that changes it.
And it's the thing. It's the game itself. It's not 60 frames per second, but it's close.
It is. It's definitely. Yeah, like I can. Yeah, it's a little bit of.
It's not like yours, like super smooth.
It's a tiny difference. It's not like. Yeah, it's one of those like totally like min-maxing like little tiny things. I just got tired of fucking around with it, so I finally just sucked it up, and I was like, you know what? Every piece along this chain, I want it to be as good as possible.
Yeah, I want
Like
to try the capture card as well, but okay, this is how it.
It was almost like $300.
Yeah, I know. So now let me do the following. Let me place the capture card. You see how it's looking via AirPlay, right?
Yeah, that's good. It's definitely playable. Like it's not like it's having any issues.
And plugging
like
in the
me with my recent subscriber that I can no longer see.
Now let me place this crap. And it also needs to be connected to the power line as well, because otherwise it doesn't work. So the power, it goes in, it doesn't really charge the iPad. So let me disconnect via AirPlay. Plug this freaking in. And we're gonna say that it's not charging because that's how it goes. And I have a cable. This is a HDMI version 2 cable. You know, the thick wire ones, gold plated.
Oh, yeah. That's like my 8K. If you saw this cable is sick, dude.
Yeah, this supports 8K.
And I only got the it's a little bit shorter one because I wanted to have like the least amount of like signal degradation. I don't even think that happens with digital signals like that, but it can, I think, a little bit. Because I didn't know what was wrong at first.
Okay, so I connected this crap, okay? Cable, the HDMI cable, it's not the issue, for sure.
Yeah, I went through like 4 cables. I remember watching a Linus Tech Tips video where they were testing like 50 different cables, and so many of the ones that were supposed to be good didn't live up to the standards that they advertised. Because they had this like cable testing machine, right?
So let's see. OBS.
There we go.
OBS virtual camera. USB video. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. This takes a little minute.
Oh, look at how crappy it looks.
Wow, what the heck? It's like a 3 out of 10. That's like.
Look how crappy it looks.
Stream? That's like Rookley's stream.
It's smooth. It's 60 frames per second. It's smooth, but it's looking like crap. I cannot.
Wow, that's like Golf Clash 1973. Like.
Also, the colors are washed out and stuff like that. I went into filters and went with some color correction and of course
no, nothing can bring that back from the dead. That's like no.
I removed the saturation a bit just to get closer.
Oh, that looks like RJ's stream now. No. I'm just kidding. That's still wow. What the heck? That's amazing. So there's something wrong with that cable?
No, it's with the adapter.
Hey.
So
yeah, and I tried, like I said, I tried a couple adapters too before I finally got this one that works well.
So I don't know.
Because they just don't always live up to what they're advertised for.
The thing is, I don't know if I buy the devices. I don't know if I buy the original one from Apple as a product. If I would have a better one, better quality.
Well, you can always return it. I mean, it's not like you have to keep it forever and always if it doesn't live up to your expectations. Keep all the original packaging, keep the box, try to open it as nicely as possible. You know, it's a pain in the ass. I get it. I don't like having to deal with that crap either. But it's certainly like, certainly a possible outcome. And if it resolves like that, you're like at that point where I was at, where it was like, well, I can live with the free Wi-Fi mirror. I had it for a long time, and it works. It's good. But there's
Wow.
just something for me that was like I needed to step that up. It's just like right now I'm working on my camera game. You know, I'm actually saving for my Canon M50 Mark II. So instead of running my Canon M50 through a digital software called Sparko Cam, because it's the only thing I could figure out that can remove the autofocus rectangle that comes into the middle of the screen sometimes, because the M50 doesn't have a clean HDMI output natively, but the M50 Mark II does. So I'm going to use the M50 Mark II with my what is it called? It's called a Camlink 4K to get the crispest, cleanest, most professional possible image quality, and I'm still just using a green screen. And tonight, like I felt like it was pretty good just being with the regular M50 plus software, but I can still see that little graininess, that little, you know what I mean? Like you just know that it's not quite as perfect as it can be. And that's that min maxing that you have to do after a while when you get to this. What are you doing?
Why the hell I'm so dark?
Yeah, you definitely, it's like, it's not the same like you normally would look when you're live.
No, and I didn't
Did
do
you
anything.
change your lights or something? Like,
No, all my lights are open, but it's during the day, and maybe the green screen it's a bit too light in the back.
maybe. I actually have like a gigantic like pillow thing covering this light, this window that I have in the basement above my desk so that I can control the light any time of the day, 24/7. I have the control of the light in this basement so that the light, because I remember before I covered that window, I would try to stream in the daytime or make a video in the daytime, and
Oh,
everything
wait a
was fucked up
second.
with my light.
Wait a second. The exposure was manual. Okay. That will solve it.
There, you look a little better already.
Yeah. Well, now the white balance, I need to be my natural skin color. There we go. That's a lot better.
It should go.
So now it's a bit better. Not perfect because it's still light outside, and I don't have like
Yeah.
a complete darkness in the room and just the lights of my key lights. Well, you want to see my key
So
lights?
okay,
This is
so
my
we
key lights.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, dude, I'm no different. I have one lamp on my floor that doesn't have a shade on it. It's just a bare bulb to do a fill for my bottom right corner. Because you know how the green screen is so picky, right? And any little spot gets all staticky and ugly if it doesn't have good enough lighting.
Look at this
So I
guy.
literally on the floor
Asko
beneath.
Asko said, "Don't listen to the bald dude, Radu. He's leading you astray."
No. We're I'm learning from Radu. He's keeping me on the straight and narrow. But I can't get that first trick that you showed me. I don't remember what it was already.
Oh, wait, with the subscriber count?
The subscriber. I would like, of all those things you just showed me, that's the one that
Okay,
interests me the
let's
most.
move on your screen then, and let's make it happen.
Because it's hang on, where's general? Because I think it's very cool. And
It
I had
is,
it
right?
before, but I love how yours is accurate.
Yeah, so if somebody unsubscribes to the channel right now, it'll gonna turn down.
Boom. Yeah, oh, I could actually test that, right? So let me just go on.
Yeah, you can have another account that can subscribe and unsubscribe, and
well, I just do it on my main account. Unsubscribe, subscribe again.
yeah, unsubscribe to my channel, and you're gonna see that it'll gonna turn down.
Okay, unsubscribe. It feels weird. I'm a member, but anyway, unsubscribe. And I'm looking on your end. Latency should go to 37, right?
Yeah, it still didn't move on my end, so the
but even if it has 30-second latency or 10 minutes latency or 1 minute or whatever, it's still more
live than before.
Oh, you have to refresh that screen?
No. I'm just checking on my end on the YouTube Studio to see if that thing doesn't change, but I think it didn't change.
Oh, let me resubscribe and maybe something happened in the same. Okay, now I'll unsubscribe. Unsubscribing.
I did test it.
Well, I don't know. Testing time.
Let me go on Betty. Betty, it's my new chatbot.
Seems fair. Oh, I would think that the actual YouTube numbers would be the most It even says in the top corner with that little pinging light, like updating live.
So I am unsubscribed on my channel, and this didn't move yet. Oh, maybe I should place it. Yeah, I should place it too. Oh, right now it's changed.
But you doing that, you
No,
refreshed it, right?
No. So let me go back.
Lifetime should be fine.
This is a different page. It's not the one that I opened it. So now it's going up, and this should go up as well. And went up and down. So it's up now.
So you think that the 7-day?
So I'm unsubscribing again.
Why would that be faster?
No, it's not faster.
Than the lifetime count.
See, now it's 338 back. I'm subscribed. 347.
So you're saying that the last 7 days? No, now you're on last 28 days data. What difference does it make?
It doesn't make anything.
Wouldn't?
It just shows the graph over here. That's
yeah.
But this one should remain.
But why would that one be?
See, now it's moving around. Adding one, removing one.
That's funny.
So the latency to YouTube, it's not that high when it's changing
that's
this
actually
thing.
Pretty good.
And showing the live count, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Now it's going back. This should go back as well. Can rather come back with the power of sound. Only time will tell. What do you mean, Jim?
Maybe you don't have your microphone on?
I don't have it. No, I do. I have the lights over here.
Yeah, you should have sound.
Oh.
Do you think you have enough audio sources? I need.
Oh, somebody subscribed.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Come on.
So, you subscribed
on top of your game though, because the words are hidden behind the game.
Yeah, because it's this crap.
Oh yeah. You don't have it all set up.
No, it's the freaking capture card looking crappy as it looks.
So bad. It's painful.
It's painful for my eyes.
I know. It's everything I've worked to not represent.
Yeah, so I can just remove that. And if I unplug it from this crap.
And you use that Wi-Fi, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, but it's not as smooth as you. And we're not competing here of who's the smoothest stream, but I do enjoy that.
And I know as well, for your professional note making, you're going to get the crispest and highest possible resolution for your screenshots.
Well, even if you're using a capture card, you need to have something to actually record from, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, how do you are recording with your Elgato capture card?
I just use OBS.
Oh, you're using OBS when you're recording, but you have the grids on.
Yeah. What do you mean? Like when recording? Like?
Oh, I know what you're meaning.
Making a video?
I know what you're meaning. You're just going, one scene, just having the screen on. So, for example, I'm going to my walkthrough video for the final round, blah, blah, blah. And removing the intro here. And I'm just placing my tablet over here and hitting record directly from the tablet instead of...
Oh, see... Yeah, I just have a screen that's literally just black with just the iPad. And I record, I push start at the beginning of the hole, and I push end stop recording at the end of the hole. And then I have a folder up on my second monitor where they all dump into, and I just rename it if I'm going to keep it. And then if I'm going to keep it, then I put it where it's going to go. And if I'm going to delete it, I just delete it.
Okay, that sounds fair. So for me it was OBS. For me it was hey, I want to record this shot. I'm going into the shot section, right?
Yeah.
And once it starts, I'm clicking record over here.
Oh, well, that works too. That's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. They both work. I'm just more comfortable and familiar with OBS, so I try to do everything in it that I can.
And did you bought like a extension of the? Well, you have USB-C. God damn it! So
yeah,
this frames over here. This thing, it's very small, right?
Yep, mine's short. Mine's super short.
And on the one that they are selling, this is super short as well.
Yep, mine
So
is super short. It's even shorter.
having this one inside and holding in the hand with all these cables and stuff.
Oh, I don't hold it. That's why I use a stand, bro. So I'm hands free all the time. My hands stay dry. My hands stay comfortable. I have the cable running on top of my desk.
I'm usually holding it like this.
Yeah, it's little, right? So it's different, but maybe even using a stand for it for this type of production, you can still wrap your hands around it, get close to it, and feel it. Because I literally, like, on my left leg, I have the power line coming up from like the floor down on one side, and then draped across my desk on the other, the 8K cable comes in to connect the HDMI, and then together they meet the iPad, because if they're not both plugged into the dongle before they plug into the iPad, then it won't charge properly for some reason. So that's just the one little quirk I found.
So what you said that I can go and create this blank scene. Yeah, you're having it like a webcam with a capture
coming
card.
Directly from the capture card to OBS.
Yeah, the capture card. It's you can find it as a video webcam.
And then I just went into OBS settings and made sure that I knew where my output recording was going. You know, output recording, and then I just put it into like a particular folder that had lots of space, and then I just have it open on my second window.
Okay, so let's move on your screen. I can go into dual setup.
There we go. That's right.
I can go into dual setup, and where's your screen? Discord. This should be tech support Discord. There you go. That's that's your lovely screen over there, and you're not Rockwood.
No, definitely not Rock, but that's okay.
And let's remove my logo as well. Okay.
Did I hear somebody else? Did somebody else join Discord? No.
No, it's my phone vibrating.
Oh, the phone. I was like, oh, we got a visitor.
Oh my god, your screen is big.
That's that resolution. 4K, baby.
4K, 4K. Okay, so let me bring your screen up over here. Definitely the guys cannot read it. I think I need to change from this one to this one. No, it's just me. So where's that thing? Hey, Discord. Where's the freaking Discord? Discord 2. There it is. So I can crop it right now. Okay, that's more like it.
Put it up.
So what shows on your end when you're trying to add it?
So I have this thing, right? That's the right page.
Yep.
And you're saying to take this link, right?
Yep, and place it as a browser URL.
And I have it as the last 28 days, just like yours. Yeah. So then we make a new
browser source.
Yeah, make a new one, and we'll call it, I don't know, what's it called? Sub
count.
Yeah, that works. Same idea. Make a new one and put it in here, right?
Yeah, place it full HD.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see if it works. And then it gives me this.
Yeah, okay. So over here, now right-click on it.
On the actual window on...
Yeah, and you have, I think, interact.
Okay. I've never clicked that before.
And now click there. Inside.
Yeah.
And type your email address.
Which account is it? Oh, yeah. I had no idea. I can't really see my keyboard. Okay, now as much as I love you, I don't really want you to see my password.
Yeah.
My YouTube channel.
Well, the resolution for me or for them, it's so crap they didn't even see your
That's
email.
okay. Do I even know my password off the top of my head for this account? No, I don't. 1 second. I don't
And
really log into this.
sometimes we're gonna give you an error. I'm gonna show you how to bypass that.
I'm gonna find my email for this one. I think it's that.
Because Google knows pretty much all the browsers, but the OBS has its own freaking browser. It's based on Internet Explorer, I guess, but an older version. So I can show you how to do that.
Explorer is always a pain in the ass. Okay, let's see. Password. I'm gonna look at my phone for my password. I literally don't know what the password is.
No, you're holding it into a private password place or something.
Oh, here. No. Look in my saved passwords on my phone. You know, like the ones that the iPhone automatically saves.
Oh, you cannot see Baldy. It's because I cannot see it either, guys. We're just talking via Discord.
Check your device. Oh, I gotta look at two-step verification. This is why I don't do stuff like this very often. Yes, it's me. All right, now I will return to Discord.
And now you.
Yeah, it's working now.
Now it shows up, right?
You're a smart guy. Live. Okay, now I think I know. Okay, so change the properties here. Well, it doesn't even matter. The properties don't matter. It doesn't have to be HD for.
Well, go and add filters.
Yeah.
So go on.
Filters for the color filter, right? Filters. Effect filters, color key, which is awesome thing that you taught me. I'd never heard of it before.
Yeah, chroma key, it's one thing. Color key, it's just remove that color. So okay. So remove the smoothness.
Even that right there.
Yeah, it's fine. And now if you want to make it the color that you want, everything that remained, go back into filters.
And filter it again. Yeah, where is yes, this one right here.
And add a color correction filter.
Color correction. Okay.
And now on the multiplier on the back one, where it shows dark, the black one. No, not that one. Change the
color add.
So add what color you want.
That's good right there.
So now you have it
for now. That's pretty cool. Thanks, buddy. Bringing it back to life. Oh.
Hold control to actually move it smoother without sticking to place. Yeah.
Oh, I've never known that. Thanks, bro. I have my ways though, right?
Or you can use your keyboard to move it 1 pixel to the left or right.
Oh yeah, with like the arrow keys?
Yes.
That's awesome. Look at that.
You know, it's always 1 pixel to the left or 1 pixel to the right too much.
Well, that's exactly right though, right? Like, so then if I actually let me just bring up my script for the webcam overlay score. And then if I was to, yeah, there we go. Now the color of that one is odd. So I have to go into that and change it. But this is good. I really appreciate it. That's a cool thing that I've used for a long time, but just stopped working. And even if it stayed like that, it's okay. But it's the score one. Webcam overlay sub score properties. Yeah, this one here, right? I wonder what the YouTube font is. What that font is.
Well, it's not a font because it's an image directly from their website.
Well, no, but they're still building it off. Oh, that's not very good.
Yeah,
no. Which one did I just change? That one? Crap. Is that the one? That was the one.
So you have like a white stroke over it?
I guess. I don't know why. Maybe that's the original file. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at how it's. Oh, outline here. Here we go. Get rid of the outline.
Now I can make it white.
Now I should be able to make that. There, that looks not too bad. And hold down. Oh yeah, I can just make it a little bit bigger. Control red. Oh, control. Oh, that's alt. Hello. Yeah, look at you go. Old dogs can still learn new tricks. It's not quite as crisp and clean as it could be, but I think that's the size of the font. I have to make it bigger and scale it down.
Yeah, it's a lot better. I'm using the font 270,
Yeah, that's.
and then
I'm just looking at it now,
it's big as fits in the entire screen, and then I can just make it
which
back.
is perfect, right? Yeah, that's one of the secrets that like so many new content creators like. Oh, the resolutions is just like I don't know everything about it, but I understand that it's like important to have at least what matches your output.
So where it
Where do I
says
have?
select font,
Oh, you reckon? There you go. Look at you
and
go.
just type it up there where it says on the top. Just type it 250.
Here's something like that. Yeah.
Okay,
Look at
and
you
then
go.
click OK. Look at how crisp and clear it
Now
is
we're
now.
talking. That'll be nice. Oh yeah. Oh, hello. Much better. Much better. Get that. Oh, let's see. Let's compare the size here. Control. Hello.
That looks
That's
the same.
pretty damn close.
And if you want to fine tune it, just move
Oh,
Control Z. Now OBS has Control Z. That was the
oh, it never
best
had it
feature.
before.
No, that was the best feature
Really?
added in December.
No kidding. I wonder if do I have that or did I just use that? I don't think I've updated it.
It's automatically
Oh,
ask
maybe
you
I have.
for updates.
Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah, that's true. I did actually do that. I never even thought about it. Okay, that's pretty slick, buddy. I appreciate you bringing that back into my life. Because you know how it is. I just kind of like, I don't always have time. Today has actually been good because I'm even off work tomorrow. Um, so yeah, you actually hit me up at a really good time. I appreciate it. Let's see if I can get this camera. I'm not used to using this camera. It's always to turn it on. I don't even know if it'll load while OBS is running.
It should, because it's direct connected.
There it is. Look at that. I love being able to do the whole like reach up for Zoom. That's like what like the big YouTubers do because you know they have their like $8,000 8K camera, blah blah blah, and they always have to like reach up to their camera to adjust the zoom.
So when I bought the capture card, I said, okay, we can still play using the AirPlay server, right? With, I don't know, 4K or whatever. Oh, look at that infinity mirror.
It's beautiful. I love it.
And
Yeah, that's my desktop. Work harder.
yeah, mine is just basic default Windows 11.
I had it up until like a week ago.
But
That Windows 11 thing.
you didn't modify it. I'm seeing that you are leaving it as default, having all those things
What things?
on the center of your screen, like the
I love it.
Mac looks.
Oh, I didn't know it's like Mac, but I love it like that.
So the first thing I did is making Windows 11 look like Windows 10.
Why? I embrace
Because
the moment.
because
The newness.
I do like it like that. Hey Jackie, how are you doing?
I don't know. I just like I figured I'll try it, and if I enjoy it, I'll stick with it. And I just like I don't know. I've learned the little ins and outs, like like
So
when you right click on a file to rename it. You know
so
how they have like the new little icons, cut, copy, rename, and trash to 4 little new icons.
so see my screen?
Yeah.
This is Windows 11, right?
Oh yeah, I can tell by the start menu.
But the start menu is here, and it's working like as Windows 10.
You probably downloaded some tweak to do that though.
No, I just went into the registry of.
Oh, it's registry.
You don't know what's a registry,
I know
so
about it, and I've been in it a few times, but
so you
usually
can
it's not the place for me to play.
yeah
Regedit. I know that command even.
yeah. So if you know it, then you know what I'm
I
talking
know.
about.
I know there's stuff in there to do.
This is
All
all the
the big
stuff,
everything.
and there's
The whole
inside
operating system. It's
yeah
all there.
the whole operating system, all the things
And
that
it's
you
just a
can
line
do.
left instead of a line center. That's all you did. You just have to find it. That's the problem.
Well, there is two places. One is with the aligner, and the one it's with the start menu. And for the start menu, it says Windows version, and I just typed 10 there, and that worked.
Oh, there you go. Yep, that would be the right thing to follow the properties of Windows 10. I
Yeah.
mean, granted, I like now my question that I think about now, just because we're talking about it, is if I add enough icons, will my start menu eventually push over to the left corner?
Well, yeah. So it's
I think
gonna
it
get
dynamically
filled.
scales as I add them, right?
Yeah. So it all. If you have a lot of things on your taskbar, automatically we're gonna at
Yeah,
some
which I
point
try not to do.
we're gonna fill it.
Like, I just have like my basic stuff. Like when I start my stream, I actually move in from right to left. I got the up deck and then my camera, which I don't need to use anymore actually.
I
So I'm
love
gonna
this
trim
thing.
that.
I love this thing.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It took me a little bit to kind of get comfortable with it at first. Um,
See that you're
but
coming
now,
on the voice chat.
yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome because you got Discord routed through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Game, it's going on the games. Browser, it's on the browser. And,
Look, you'd be proud of me. See, look at voice chat. You should be able to talk and make the voice meter go up.
hello. Oh, there you go. We're
Yeah.
setting up the same.
Yeah. Well, it just made sense to me, right? Like every time I open a new program, then you have to assign it a new home, audio wise.
And I like that the over here. Let me make it myself bigger. Over here on this top right corner, you
Yep.
can just click it, and then it goes automatically to your volume mixer and all the apps, so you can actually assign where to go.
Yeah, I love this microphone. I think that the actual microphone quality for the price is as good as anything else in the price range. And as far as like compatibility with what we do with it, it's perfect. Because yeah, you could get like a studio grade microphone, but if you don't have a sound treated space, if you don't have all the sound panels on your walls and the right kind of flooring and the right kind of airspace in your room and the right room shape and blah 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 blah, your $600 microphone is going to sound like trash until you use a bunch. It's going to pick up every single noise in your room.
Yeah,
Whereas I
heard.
have all the audio filters on these ones, right? And it makes it work without. I'm sitting beside a furnace, bro, like with a fan running 24/7, and nobody has any idea.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't think you don't know the Harry Seller.
Yeah, I love him, man. I've been watching him since day one.
Yeah, me too. And
3 years.
And the guy is insane. He bought that over 2,000 K microphone just on the
that
microphone.
green one.
Yeah, just
The
on
green one. Yeah. Oh, it's sick.
And-
But then he has justification for it in that, he used to make music and he did all his guitar stuff and him and his wife are doing their vines and all that. Like,
Well, but he also admitted that is it worth it to spend
the
that
sound
kind of money
difference
for?
isn't that much better. Maybe
Yeah.
when he bought it like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, yeah, there might have been like a decent advantage, but like nowadays with the software baked into these microphones, and even that new mic that he was talking about looks almost a little bit cooler. It has that little desktop controller that you can get for it. But you know me, like I'm kind of simple. I'm a set it and forget it kind of guy. Like I'm not interested in constant tweaking and bullshit. Like I really want it to just like work the first time. And that's why, like, when the subscriber thing stopped working, I was like, you know what? I effed around with it for a little bit. It didn't work. I've tried it again a different day. It didn't work. So I just stopped. Like, I just didn't have the patience or the time at the time to look at it. And then all of a sudden, the universe has provided. Mr. Radu was like, bro, this guy's falling apart. He's got this crisp ass game screen that works perfectly, and he can't even put his subscriber numbers up. So I appreciate that. A little streamer camaraderie pity coming my way.
No, I love this. You watching me, and then the delay
right? It's like
showing back.
very meta in the middle, right? Yeah. Into infinity and beyond.
Yeah, that's so cool.
All in good fun, right? No,
Yeah.
I think it's I like so. I'm looking at my. Look back at the screen here. Like, yeah, I like the idea of some of those other details, but I like the chat ticker. The chat ticker because I could scale it down. I don't want to go personally. I wouldn't want to go across the whole bottom of the screen. I like to maximize my game screen from top to bottom. Like that's a hard limit for me.
But for example, you can place your chat to go from
just along
from
the bottom.
Yeah, from the game screen to the left side.
Yep. I like that idea a lot.
Do you want me to send you the script?
Well, that's just a built-in.
No.
It's not built into you. Did you custom program the whole thing or what?
No, there's another cool guy. That it's not so popular than. Let me try to search it. Let me try to search it. Even if I'm
Tools,
not
where's
searching, I should actually see one of his videos.
overlay gallery? No,
Uh,
not overlay. My overlays. Yeah, then you have to add one here, new overlay. And it's something start 1080p, yeah, and then add widget.
so
And then it's basically
it's
gonna
Nutty.
be,
You know Nutty?
I don't think I do.
See this
Can't see
guy?
your screen right now. Let me see. Stand by. Where'd your screen go?
This guy. He's
Why?
definitely
I'm failing at using a computer right now. How do I open? Hello?
yeah. I'm still here.
Why don't I see you?
Well, go and click on live on my live button over there on the tech support.
Oh, that one. There it is. It says watching stream.
Okay, go and click on tech support. There we go.
I've popped it out to another window, it said. Have I?
I think you did.
Where the hell did it go? Stop watching. How'd the stream go? It was great. Watch
Until
again. Oh,
it's definitely on a different
heck is it?
different place. Hey Vivek, what's up, buddy? Oh, now you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so
Oh,
Nutty.
this. Yeah. I've seen him. I haven't watched as many of his videos, but he's.
So he created the script to actually import it directly into Stream Element. So I don't have to watch his video, but I do have animated border generator, but Streamlabs, blah blah blah, clock widget, sideways chat mixer. Okay, so I just need to open this link in new tab, and this is going automatically over here in my overlay. So I'm just gonna go and give you his YouTube URL, and then you're gonna find it in the description of that for the sideways chat, and just have to click it to actually install it, which is absolutely minimum effort to do it.
Yeah, right. Well, it's definitely pretty cool. And I think if I kind of like customize it to my own taste and not like, I don't want it to be exactly like yours. That's just not how I roll.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
you can make a different animation. You can make a different colors for.
Yeah, I would just change the colors. Otherwise, I would make it a little bit shorter, and I would because I used to have the game or the chat on my screen.
Yeah.
Right. I had like quite a large amount, but I've been trying to trim it down. I want to keep it as clean and minimal as possible. Which is ironic because that's the name of that video in that thumbnail that I can see just beside you. Minimal overlays. I'm like, yeah, that's how I roll.
Yeah, me too.
I want it to be clean, but informative, right? It's good to have a little something there.
So also after watching his video, I also went and placed those small things on the top. That's why I have a border on the top and border on the bottom. And also you see I have here. You still see my screen?
Yep.
I have here currently playing. This is when I'm playing music. I'm for example, I'm opening my amp.
Yep.
And it's taking the name from here. See? I have the mouse over.
Yep.
So when I go to the next one, it's just showing inside over there the music that is playing.
I mean, that's a simple little thing. That's very cool.
Yeah, since I had the border all the way, I said, okay, I'm gonna place some information on the right side, and maybe.
Well, no, that makes sense. And like having the camera border that I have, it makes sense to try to keep that information working because it's it's part of the charm of it.
Hey, Jonah.
What's up, guys? How you doing? We're just doing a little nerd stuff here. This is how we bring the magic to life, right, Radu?
Yeah, sharing is caring, as always.
Absolutely.
So let me get this thing over there. And I can close it
down. It's amazing how the Wi-Fi mirroring solution is that much better than that current.
But let me tell you about
but
something.
It works with the Xbox. It works with everything else.
So you know that I have this Reflector 4, right?
Yeah.
So first thing I went and bought it. I paid for the software. I'm usually supporting developers, and then I tested. And I had some stupid configurations over here in the preferences and on the connection and on the networking and on the recording and stuff like that, right?
Yep.
So the thing is, I wasn't set up properly. And I tested some stuff. They were actually advertised at 60 frames per second screen sharing via via Wi-Fi. And of course, I tried it first with 2.4 gigahertz, but wasn't connected on 5 gigahertz, so I didn't have the bandwidth to actually communicate for 5 gigahertz.
Yeah.
You know, high-speed Wi-Fi. And I went and sent them an email and said, "Hey, you advertised this one 60 frames per second. I monitored it and I didn't pass over 38 in the highest peak,
Yep.
and I went to 15 to 10 in the lowest peak. So how the hell you're advertising that this is 60 frames per second?" And they apologized and they returned me the money, but they let me keep the software.
That's helpful. That's a good way to get a deal, to know enough about it that you can call them out on something.
Well, I placed the monitors for frames per second for a particular application, and it was monitoring. So you know, when you have like Steam opened and you're playing a Steam game over on your computer, and you can place to see the frames per second. Pretty much, you can do that for every single application that you have.
It's cool.
With some,
I never really look at it, honestly. I'm all about end experience when it comes to frames per second. If it looks good and feels good, I try not to obsess about it.
Well, look at that, John
But
K.
in that
I'm gonna John K. entered. I can just click a button over here. And,
but yeah, you got.
I removed
you're
it.
not in the right scene.
I removed it.
Oh, are you in the right scene? Maybe it only works in a certain scene. No.
Oh, wait a second. Plus browser. I definitely have intros, so why it doesn't work? Okay. Oh, did I stop the server? No, I didn't. Okay. Anyway.
Oh, he's going to use the.
There we go.
Okay, so there we go. Look at that. Let's go, baby. Got get ahead of his intros. Let's go. Here we go, John K, baby. Look at all these cool people coming in your chat. We got Asco and Jackie, Jim Sanders, Jonah, Vivek. Look at this. Jackie, Jim Bob, John K.
We have also Jim Bob over here, so
Jim Bob, there he is.
We can just click the Jim Bob intro.
There we go. Yeah. It's got it all set up. Help and out, get it, keep it under control. There's probably one for.
Yeah, that's Matthew, John. That's Matthew.
Yeah, we're just chatting a little bit. Radu's giving me a couple of tips on. He's the number one tech nerd. I maybe like love it, like a life partner, but he understands it. That's the difference. Like I may want it, but I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on.
You know what's really funny? When I was a child, my father asked me, "Hey, what do you want to be when you're growing up? How do you want to, get your income from?" And I said, "I want to play games and be paid."
Yeah, he laughed at you like,
Exactly,
sure, buddy.
Exactly. And,
get a job, go to school.
Exactly. So you're gonna fail on that and say, "I want to be a tester of games. I can play games until I'm crashing them and finding bugs."
I saw one of my oldest uncles today, and I haven't seen him in probably 5 or 6 years, and he's from quite a far away. And
well, you know what?
Yeah, he was like, my mom was like, "Tell Uncle Alan about your YouTube." So I started rambling on and telling him all about it, and I think we can open this one. Eyes glass over.
Did you play the mini?
No.
Oh, here's mine.
My wife had work. I wasn't able to play it all.
I definitely know that I didn't.
Gold, baby. Oh,
no. Gold, it's there.
He's 16. Okay, so what was that video for Nutty? I'll take a look at that.
Get the description
on his. Yeah, but I'm trying to find which video it was on.
I sent you on Discord the video.
Oh, I didn't.
You did look. I thought you already clicked.
So yeah, but it's showing me this popped out player. I don't see chat. It's so irritating. I don't really like Discord's little setup here the way it.
You see that? Where's my Discord?
Oh, there we go. Our private. I got you. Okay, never mind. I see where it is. Just wasn't working for me the way. I don't spend enough time in Discord to fully like feel super comfortable with it.
So, oh, it's I was just seeing my screen, not your screen. Okay.
And then that's mine. I'm gonna watch yours again, and it's
Uh,
not pop this time. So, oh, there we go. Now we're really getting the.
yeah.
Whew, I don't even know where the hell I am. I'm getting dizzy looking at this nonsense.
So go on our chat, our private chat, and I sent you the link over there.
Yep, I definitely got it. I see where
Okay,
it is.
and just click on it. You should
I'll find it
be.
here. And I'm just moving into it right now. Animate a border, stream element, sideways, chat widget, Twitch or Mixer
That's one.
only.
The sideways
Says
so chat
Twitch or
widget.
Mixer only.
It's not Twitch or Mixer only. I used it for
That's what it
YouTube.
says. It says
Well,
Twitch or Mixer only by
it
Mr.
says
Boost.
it says it has been adapted to work on YouTube as well. So now you have the sideways chat.
And so
you
looking
click,
for it. There it is. Yeah. Edit
click
that.
edit. Now I have that
I know how these
bar.
work. And then I just use a browser link and use the link at the top.
Yeah,
Sideways chat. Can you see my screen still? Maybe.
yeah, I can see it.
Gonna find the color. This is the one I want to change to basically be blue.
Wait a second. Let me go at the same place you are and go together. That's gonna be easier. So on the chat for changing, it needs to be on the custom nickname color.
Yeah, custom. Yep, that's what I changed. Yep.
So they're gonna appear with blue. I definitely recommend you to play something more vibrant than blue because dark colors are not actually popping up.
Maybe white is always the one that actually
Yeah, but you don't want the
stands out
text.
above everything.
You don't want the text and the message to be white because otherwise you cannot tell when the message ends. So you can make it white.
Yeah, it just depends. And I'll change the other one. It's less important.
You can place the other one to
Background
be
color.
no background color a little bit transparent.
Oh
I
no,
guess
I'll leave that. Yeah.
that's a shade of
Oh,
gray.
font color up here. Font color.
And yeah, font color.
Color.
That's the one that you want to change. So,
Or
guys, say something in the chat. Oh, there. I place it red. Looks good.
red. Red's a bit much.
Radu,
I wanted
were
to
you the
match
first
everything
streamer
else.
to introduce slots gamble ATC on your stream? Yes, I was the first one to introduce gambling on streams. At least for this community. And then everyone just exploded and took it.
So let's preview. Make sure you don't share this link with people. Okay.
Yeah, they like I said, the text on my screen it's scumblish. They cannot
Definitely
see
don't
anything.
see anything that I can see at all. Browser. Let's see what it looks like.
The only thing is you need to be live. Make it full screen.
Oh, I have to. Okay.
You need
I have
to
be live, eh? That's a pain. I make an unlisted stream.
No, that's the issue. It doesn't work on unlisted streams. It's not like the other chat bot.
Well, oh, I can't do that. Oh my god.
No, you're gonna test it out when you're doing a live stream.
Maybe, yeah. Use custom frame rate.
So make it big and to fit your whole canvas. There you go.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
And it's
I'd have to see where it comes in. I just don't even know.
All gonna come at the bottom. You see that the dark shade of gray?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's gonna pop up.
Oh, okay. Then I can just
crop it and fix it in place, not to move it around.
Well, I need to see it first, so I'm not gonna fix it yet. But I'm just gonna move my little logo here, just a little smidgen up there, and my other one, a little smidgen up there. I hate how these are different sizes. It just looks different, even though like physically the space they occupy is the same. All right, that's good enough for now.
Oh, you
I
made
like
it
small changes.
you made it a bit bigger. You can also change the font.
Well, it's the way it's like kind of scales here in a way that is a bit sketchy. So
Yeah, you can also make the font size uh, bigger or smaller.
well, I definitely have to, that's the thing. If I can't see it, I don't really know what I'm looking at. It's just all blank. Even on the preview here, there's nothing to see. There's no like,
Yeah,
test kind of thing.
we can emulate. No, we cannot emulate text.
Other
You cannot emulate text. That's
no
unfortunate.
preview live on stream. It even says preview live on stream, which
Yeah.
is fine.
So I'm gonna see it on your next live stream.
If I don't like it, I just hide it and then I deal with it later. If it's not
Yeah.
working, blah blah blah, no big deal.
Do you have?
So it's interesting. Now that I'm logged into OBS, it's giving me this chat window, but I've got the custom chat window.
Yeah,
Like,
you have the YouTube chat, the one that you created, and you just filled the.
I like the one that I've created. Should I get rid of this new one that it auto made for me when I logged into OBS?
Yeah,
Because I obviously don't want
you
two
can
of them.
close it.
I wonder which one's better.
The one that it's provided by OBS directly when you log in your account. You don't have to add a moderator, time out people, and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
So that's why I like
kind of unfortunate.
the other one better.
That makes sense. Yeah, I like being able to interact. Oh, and I haven't been interacting with it because I didn't log in. My light's looking bad right now too. What's going on with the lighting, Radu? What did you do to us?
I don't know. I didn't do anything. Mine looks
There we go.
looks natural. Whatever.
I don't think I'm this orange in real life.
You do have RTX, right?
Yeah.
Did you know? Let me show you something. Because this is really cool, and was implemented like last year.
Here's your screen. Let me see your screen 1 sec.
So I removed my green completely, right? Now you see my background. Whatever. Okay, let me make myself bigger. Does have?
Oh yeah, they added the green screen thing.
Yeah, they did. So RTX.
I've never actually played with it. I mean, I have a green screen, so I'm kind of like used to it.
I don't think I installed it here, but there's all a place where you can actually go, and instead of the camera, you can set it to NVIDIA Broadcast. Okay. So we have NVIDIA Broadcast kind of opened up, and I don't have any green screen, right? I just removed it. And this thing comes in, and we can go on the camera.
Pretty cool, hey?
And we can say, I want and full HD 30 frames per second. Yeah. Oh no, wait a second. This is StreamCam, buddy. StreamCam, it's busy. Okay, StreamCam, it's busy because we are having it in OBS. So let's remove the camera first, and we're gonna set it to USB video, which is currently nothing, right? And let's go ahead and refresh this one to Logitech StreamCam. Now it's not busy anymore. I'm seeing myself over here, right? And
the next person who creates a camera app that allows you to multiple source your camera, that's going to make a big difference.
And you see, I have the background removal and clicked on quality. I don't have
good. Hey?
I don't have a green screen behind me, and I'm going to go.
Pretty solid how well it's working.
And I'm placing the NVIDIA Broadcast right now. And can you tell that I have a green screen or not?
That's pretty damn good. A little bit on your headset.
Yeah,
bits artifacting. Nothing too bad.
It's a bit harder, but
the lighting is a bit more unpredictable. But overall, it is 97% good.
This is free.
Yeah, it's good.
This is a free software. There are paid products that are doing worse job than this. And
absolutely.
And just removes the entire background.
And the RTX voice that they have as well that you can use for background sound removal is apparently pretty highly rated.
Oh, did you saw the test they were doing?
I don't know if I did actually see a test like that. But
he was talking to his microphone, right? And he was drumming nearby.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have the see when I'm moving, it's not like a green screen.
A little bit, yeah, right. But
But
that's pretty
but
difficult.
it's
Considering how light and varied your background is, that's a pretty still a good effort.
so look at how my background looks like. So if I go and
That's what I mean, right? Like you have like,
so I can blur the background.
oh, there we go. That makes it look like you have a high-end camera.
Yeah.
That's actually nicer. That's
and
nicer than the
I
green screen.
can do like this, like
The bokeh, or whatever they call it.
so I
That's
can
what
make it
high-end lenses give you. Like a $2,000 camera lens will give you that effect.
yeah. So I can make it like this, something like that. But
Which I honestly think is cooler. And if you took that space and added a little bit of coolness behind you instead of just like practical home life,
yeah, I
yeah,
need to. I don't know. I have a lot of
a little
things over there.
RGB light, get some little figurines and shit,
Yeah, but
make it look clean.
overall, this sticking freaking thing now place you in a good question. Do you need a green screen anymore?
Well, it just depends on your perspective. Not really. Mine isn't perfect either. But if you looked at my basement and you saw what was behind my green screen, you would know why I'm never removing it.
Oh yeah.
The entire like, yeah, because it's like an unfinished basement in a big messy space. So the green screen provides me a room. Like it literally gives me a wall, like I need it. But if you're just in a regular space like you, in a regular room, just in a, bedroom or office or just, whatever streaming space you have, absolutely not,
but
man. That's
but you
that's
can
good
do
enough for
you can do a
99.
background replacement, and you can place whatever you want in the
Yeah,
background.
throw an
right?
image in there, blah blah blah. Like
But
I
that's
see the
that.
little difference, like around your sleeves and around your head and between your arm, under
And
your armpit. Like,
there's also this thing with the auto frame. It actually follows you when you're moving around.
that's pretty fun. That is pretty fun.
So it tries to always center your face on
Yeah, absolutely.
on the screen there.
Man,
And
the AI is just getting really, really good. Nvidia is just showing us like a couple of their little toys. Like they probably had this for years, and they're just like, "Wow, we can give them a little something."
so I can have just my face. I can run around.
Right? And when you look at people like my kids, like 11, 13 years old, they don't have infinite resources or space in their bedrooms to set up all that kind of equipment. And when they can use free software like that, makes them. And in fact, I didn't even like, I'm going to tell them. I'll send them a message. Like, I'm not the one that's going to learn from that, but my kids will.
So if your kids are not having a green screen and stuff like
No,
that,
they don't.
they can use the
And
RTX.
Yep.
It's only valid for RTX graphics
no, they
card.
have GTX graphics cards. Oh,
RTX.
poor kids.
Yeah.
Poor kids living in the Stone Ages. They only have GTX 1080s.
Hey, you know what? It's I'm expecting my son to come and say, "Dad, how the hell are you still playing with full HD, full everything set to max when you can play 4K 120 plus hertz?
Yeah.
How can you play on a Stone Age RTX 3060 Ti?"
Oh my god. Yeah, they can't even imagine. I'm looking ahead to the 4000 series now.
Yeah, I heard that the performance it's not very big improvement.
It's
but,
not as much of a jump as it was from a 2080 to a 3080.
Yeah,
which was like monumental, generational. Yeah. So that's kind of the thing I'm thinking is like, when the 4000 series goes on sale, that's like around next January to try to drop in and get that 3090 with all that VRAM.
My camera, it's not the camera, it's a webcam offer. It's the Logi Stream Cam. I can actually show it to you. Let me bring the second camera. So, I have two cameras set up. Video capture device. And here's my other camera. That's the camera that I have.
That's a Logitech Stream Cam. That's a good choice.
Yeah, and you see it on the other side, the other cam that I had.
Meta. Oh my gosh, what are we looking at?
We are looking at another Logi.
In an alternate universe.
Yeah, this is the C300 something that I started.
That one's been around. It's paid its dues.
Yeah, it did. But hey, that was my first camera that I streamed from. So
that's the way. I just gave that one to one of my kids tonight.
And it was provided by the company. So
hey, that's even better. Free is the best price.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll have to remember that NVIDIA broadcast next year when I give one of my kids this card, because then they'll have the RTX. Oh, and the capacity. Okay, well, I appreciate it, buddy. It's interesting to see how that chat's going to look. People are used to me effing around with stuff during my stream anyway, so I can play with that. And
so
especially just having the subscriber count.
So, for example, I'm inserting the chat over here on my scene.
Let's see here, yeah.
And oh, not this one.
Chat is disabled.
Yeah, it's the other one. Browser source. Chat widget. Okay. So
there you go.
See how cool
that comes in nicely.
Just place it there. I can increase or decrease.
Can you edit it while you're live? Like, can you go into Stream Elements and then?
Yeah. So, for example, I can go and set the font color red. The only thing that they need to do is actually they will need to type, because when I'm saving the new thing, it
clears
actually,
the old
the old chat. So if you guys are still in the chat, flood it. And I want to show you something really cool. That before it was only valid.
Bitcoin cold storage?
Nah. Before this was only valid for see, now it's the text is red.
Yeah, that looks good. Cool. Oh, Streamlabs. See, I can't use Streamlabs anymore.
Why?
Because they got a crappy company. Gives people trouble.
Yeah, but I removed all their accesses from my YouTube channel. I'm using the chat bot just for doing my scripts. So I want to show you something.
Ooh, the white is definitely better than the red, that's for sure.
Yeah, red it's crappy. Let's set it back to white. Well, except my my lovely automatically welcome with animations.
Those are fun.
Yeah, those are really good. And let me.
What's up, Leslie? Welcome, buddy.
I need to get my chat. This
I
chat.
can kind of very, very vaguely see your chat at like a quarter resolution. I can't really read most of it.
Yeah, but I cannot mod anyone from this chat. This is from
no, you
stupid.
can't. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back.
So let me go ahead and mod Leslie. Welcome, by the way. And who else was here? Asco. There we go. And now I can actually type some stuff in here. So when Matthew comes, I want to show him this.
Oh, look at your cute little stars.
It's actually all emojis I'm placing in, including my personal emojis. We're gonna fly off.
That's kind of fun. It's a cute little effect.
So this was actually integrated directly into, I'd say, Twitch, only Twitch. And I made a script to actually make it work for me.
So any emojis that are typed.
All the emojis that are
showing up.
Yeah, all the emojis that are typed inside are gonna pop up from the screen. And I made a bit of difference because, took a lot of time to actually develop this one.
Well, it looks a little more complicated.
Yeah, it is, because it's manually created. The thing is, I placed some of the emotes to only work for. I placed all the emotes to work for members, and only some of the emotes to work for regular subscribers, which is kind of. Which is kind of,
people like a little more power. It gives them a little like something that they can do that that the regular viewer can't do because they've become members. So they're given a little bit more privilege in the stream kind of thing.
Yeah, but they still can do some stuff. Some
it's
of
just
them.
the VIP stuff for the VIPs. That's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it is, right? It's just how it is.
So this chat widget here, you see I have it placed in the no
Stream elements, yeah.
no this is the chat widget. Let me go on my where are you?
You're like, Geta, how many freaking sources do you need?
Emoji wall, right?
Emoji wall.
Yeah, this is my one of my scripts over here, and I made it emoji. Author Radu.
That seems fair. That's fair. That's cool.
0.1 version. So I go and open the script folder.
High-end stuff right there.
And I'm going into my emoji here. Let's open it with Rapid PHP. And here, it's all coded one side. This is just the graphical stuff that it's coming up. And this is my, my custom created emotes to show the images.
Oh, I see the member ones. Yeah. Member, yes.
Yeah.
That's the permission.
That's the permission anyway to use these emotes. And after that, I do have had to do a script that connects to my Streamlabs chatbot, right? And let me open it with the IDE. Okay, well, we're gonna open it with Rapid PHP as well. It's a cool editor. And here I'm actually getting, see, this is the emotes that the regular person can do.
Jesus, Radu.
And these are all the emotes that all the members can do. So it's pretty much regex patterns. Rex patterns, regex.
No, I don't know. That doesn't
ring a bell. It's definitely programming. So with that, I placed all the emotes that are existing currently on YouTube with a pattern search.
Jesus.
To enable
How
all
do you I hope you did this at work.
No, I was doing this
I hope you got paid for that. Come on.
On a member stream.
Oh, there you go.
I did it as a on a member stream to actually do all this programming and all the stuff. Oh, William is here. Hi, William.
What's up, William? Is that William Wright?
William Wright. Yes, it is.
I think he's the only William that chats in the Golf Clash community that I'm aware of. It definitely could be more for sure, but it's the one that comes to mind.
What else can we share on this stream? This is a test stream.
Yeah, just messing around, right?
Yeah. I miss this kind of streams where we're not playing, we're just typing, we're just talking. And
well, and that's where, like, for me, even like just doing the like tour play, just something that's like kind of low pressure, doesn't like, give me any stress, doesn't require any sort of like, execution or crazy, crazy high level anything.
Oh, I do like this. I think I'm gonna remove the freaking green screen behind me.
Well, as far as your space goes, it's nicer to like have the room feel like it's opened up.
Yeah,
like...
the thing is, I can actually move now, and you can still see me until I'm getting to the behind of the room, right?
Yeah, you can do your LB dance. Yeah. Right? LB dance, baby. Come on. Toasty used to drop behind his desk, throw the wig on, jump back up. Yeah, what's up?
He had also 2 cameras set up, and it was
the cameras, the different hats. Yeah.
I still have some kind of stuff here.
Such a guy, man. He just had the right spirit for it, He was just like calm and down to earth and charming, but then had those fun moments.
Well, that's how you're remembered of, right?
Absolutely.
That's how you're creating a legend.
Some sort of connection. That's the way he resonated with me, and I think obviously with many other people. It's like that overall vibe, that kind of good.
Well, he actually motivated me to start streaming. So
I believe it.
I
believe it. Oh,
I
he'd
look
be
at
all into this too. Can you imagine? He'd be chatting you up every single day. All these different ideas, all these different things that he'd want to do. He'd be all about it, man. If he wasn't busy with his life, whatever the heck it is, then yeah, I think he'd be like one of those ones. Because I have like, I don't know, I'm kind of simple that way. Like, you practically have to twist my arm to get me to change or update anything. Like, I'm stubborn like that. I'm like that about the shots that I play in the game too. Everybody's like, "Oh, you should play a power hook here." I'm like, "No, I'm not playing a power hook." Nah, bro, that's the only way to do it. I don't give a shit. I got another way. I'm gonna spend 15 practice tokens and
I
fail
I
first
remember I
before I
remember
try your practice power hook.
I remember one time we were massively on a Jim Bob stream. Yeah, I don't know exactly the course name, but you definitely know the hole. It's the one that you are going on the right and then bouncing to the green and rolling back to the hole on a nice funnel for getting an Albi.
Yeah.
Going on the right side with, I don't know, quarterback or rock to be okay with hitting
That's the
great.
that's Eagle Peak.
Yeah,
That's
I
like
think so.
hole 6 or 9.
Yeah, so we on the tournament we all went on the right side. We had a bit of
But I played left too. I know where he's coming
tail,
from.
cross
That rough
tail.
bump on the second shot.
Went on the cross tail and we dropped it. I think 90 to 95% of the time. We had it
Yeah,
dialed
the
in,
funnel was good there. I was stubborn to get on the right side too.
and we all raged on Jim Bob stream. Hey, go on the right. That's
Yeah,
not the
people
way to
bitched
do
at me
it.
too.
Go on
I
the
told
right.
them to F off. My chat went quiet. I was just like, no, this is what I know. This is what I'm going to do. You're not going to change my mind. And eventually, stubbornly, I finally changed. And I feel him. I feel him so deeply. It's connected to my soul. I'm just like that.
It was
It's like
so
and then the
hilarious.
problem was, and then I started going on the right side, and everybody's like, yeah, play this elevation, that elevation. I kept screwing up and hitting the rough on the left anyway. I'd come in for the bounce, and then the second bounce would hit the rough, and I would check up short before the green. I rarely ever got it to roll up and back down. I started using left spin, and that pulled me away from the left rough a little bit. It helped. Yeah, this thing is good. I love that right there. That's like the high-end camera. Honestly, that's like you have a $2,500 lens that just creates that effect, and I think it looks less fake than the green screen. Because like move around just a little bit.
Yeah,
This looks so much more clean and
you
real.
you cannot tell that.
No,
it's,
it doesn't look
focusing.
like you're using a program. It looks like that's your lens.
Yeah, looks a lot cleaner than.
I would honestly go with it. It looks so nice. Yeah, like if I had a regular room like that, if I was in a bedroom or something, I would go with something like that. I mean, I probably would have tried to save up for a $3,000 lens by now after you showed me this free program because you know how I roll. But
did you actually bought the Stream Deck at the end?
No, you did talk me out of that, and it is a bit more finicky to have to make like a separate deck for each like scene. But it's so worth it. It is. And in fact, actually, that's one thing I added to my list tonight is I want to I'd love to make a link button that allowed me to just like make a link to a video, like to have a up deck button that would let me like link to one of my like my wind ring video or to how you have your rapier rule video. Like I'd like to pop up like a message in chat or something by using up deck to make that a thing. So
you want to add a source on demand? Yeah,
like I could even take it something like that. Is that a thing?
So you see my my camera it's reversed. This side on the end. Let me just drag myself over there. Over here.
Is that what that thing is?
All the list. Yep. This is all of them are videos from the computer. They're not sources in my OBS over here.
I totally understand that.
Over here.
Yeah.
So if I place, for example, Liz, it's gonna bring me the Liz video if I place it back, of course. So now it's not working, but you got the idea. So
I watched it work. Yeah. I know what you mean.
So you can place this one, for example, to be over here, and the buttons to be on top, like having two things. And you can have like your favorite videos that you want to pop up, and you can have like a corner over here
What if I just wanted to put like a link in chat? Like just a chat message with a link in chat. Like I don't want anything else fancier than that.
That's
Something that I could pin in chat that was just like quick and easy. Like Buddy's like,
that's
how do I put up the iOS grid line video? And I just want to be able to put like
that's a lot easier. So
yeah.
For example,
I don't want it to do any major action, just a quick chat line.
Okay, so you're seeing my screen with this chatbot stuff. So I'm going here and I'm gonna go in macros, and I'm saying here, hey, check this thing out.
And put a link.
And blah 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 blah. Like okay.
Yeah.
And that's automatically saved. And when I want to just pop it up, I'm just hitting macro 1. And this should automatically set it inside.
Yep, so, there it already came up in the chat.
Yeah, but not on this. I don't know what happened. This
maybe if you maximize it, maybe it's hidden. I don't know.
This stopped for a second. Yeah. So check this out. There we go. Right. So I can insert more macros doing this kind of stuff.
Yep. So I had 10 links. Okay, macro 1 through 10.
Yeah.
All my little messages, just like I have from Nightbot.
Yeah. So you can
but
just.
I want to be able to trigger them, not.
Yeah.
Can I integrate those buttons all into one clean, like solution? Like, can they all be in UpDeck instead of having to use another program?
Yes. So UpDeck can also, I think, go with the chat.
So I know that's.
I definitely think that
you know what I mean. More clean, more pretty, everything all together.
I forgot to use UpDeck for quite some time, so I showed everybody how to use it. Look at my UpDeck.
And then you stopped using it. Yeah. How come?
I didn't have time to place all the things.
It is tedious, right? It took me until this week to finally get the 0 to hero booms set up, so to speak.
It's not the easy task. I can agree.
Once it's up and running, it's very, very nice.
Yeah, and you can have more multiple whatever. And here you can run commands, right?
Yeah, that's the part that I'm like, I don't know.
Well, it's simple. You have the online documentation over here, and you can go and animating filters, blah blah blah, resizing, muting and unmuting audio sources, fading, and
so somewhere in that is like make a chat.
Action replays, deck button labels, background per restore, updating text objects in scenes.
You reckon that's the one? Okay.
So we're gonna have a text source, and when you click it, it'll gonna place the text automatically inside. So, and then we're gonna make.
So that's all you gotta do is literally add one of these.
Yeah. So
lines of code.
So for example,
there's 2 lines of code.
For example, we're adding a text source. So testing 1, 2, 3, 4, and now we have over here test.
Oh, I could pull the source from OBS.
Yeah, and you actually what it does here.
Yeah, just like we set it up for the other boom, we're just using it from this line of code instead of the other kind of string.
Yeah, and you're gonna replace the test over here with your text messages. So, for example, this one will gonna be there, but without any message. So it's gonna be blank, right? And then once it's triggered, we're gonna make it inserting the text over there. Oh, but this will gonna be on the screen. This will not gonna be on the chat.
In the chat.
We want on the chat, not on the screen.
Mm-hmm. Well, because that's the thing. I want to have something like a viewer can click the link to the video.
Yeah, because otherwise, how can they click on the?
They're gonna look at it and be like X3Z4957 flashes across the screen, like
//
Thanks, Matt. Yeah, thanks,
HTTPS.
Matt. Great. So,
and
there you go. Sending a keystroke to OBS or another application.
Well, a keystroke, it's
only one keystroke.
No, you can save multiple keystrokes, but that will actually do some other thing. We're gonna actually place the hotkey, and the hotkey it's just still sources and scenes, not text.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that kind of. I see. Interesting. I don't know.
I can show. I think we can do something really different. Okay. You know, you're using Stream Elements. I'm using Stream Elements. I'm using Streamlabs chatbot. You can go with this macro if you like it. If not, we can do something different.
It could be done. Stream Elements.
I have a streamer bot. And this is cool. By various reasons. Let me bring it up. I'll take a bit of time. This is the third chatbot that it's gonna come up on stream simultaneously. It takes a while to load, apparently.
It's a big boy.
Well,
he needs a 12900K to wake it up.
No, it didn't run.
Oh, it didn't.
Hello.
Run as administrator?
Oh no, there it popped up. So we have voice control over here. And here you see when I'm talking something, it's actually recognizing what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want to trigger some stuff, I'm gonna actually trigger it. So for example, I place some commands like I have this command: subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, I don't have the scene over. Oh, I don't have it on the dual stream. Let me go on the game. And now if I say subscribe to the channel, did you understand that? No. Subscribe to the channel. What?
But it triggers an event.
Oh, it's not connected. Wait a second. Connect.
There you go. Wait. Oh yeah, it's waking up.
He was listening to my voice, but it wasn't connected to OBS, so he didn't know what to do.
I mean, I guess it would help me get above 20% CPU usage while I was streaming to run something like this.
Well, not really. So the streamer bot, it's using.
Oh, barely
moving it.
That's a little baby.
Yeah. A lot of
responding.
Things. Yeah, not responding. I don't know why. Still in the disconnected status. Let me just.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's like already too complicated for my brain.
It's like, real cool.
Oh my god, I believe it. Oh, I don't doubt that it's cool.
This is.
But it needs its daddy to take care of it still.
Yeah, it's actually implemented and designed for Twitch, because it doesn't have any YouTube implementation on it.
Which it's just understandable because Twitch is like the birthplace of streaming.
Look at the Jim Sanders saying, Betty.
I can't see your chat at all.
Betty is blocking the other bot. Jealous. Yeah, having I had actually at one point I was saying to the bots, hey guys, do not place any links. Nobody in the chat to place any links. And I placed the chat bots to actually place links from time to time, and they were actually shouting their mouths,
banning at each other, like
banning.
No links allowed.
Yeah, no links allowed. Doing? Yeah, and they were communicating.
Ridiculous.
So 4447. Why this doesn't work? Oh, I think the 4447 it's already blocked due to
populated by something else. Updeck running.
But the updeck. So
that's blocking it. Yeah.
That's one. Now it's connected. See.
Look at you. You're not a nerd at all.
No. Trial and error. So now in the voice control, I can say subscribe to the channel, and that animation automatically appears.
That was so fast too. That came up just like boom. Like that was sad. That's got to be very satisfying for you to.
And for example, be right back. Oh, be right back.
Like that. Boom. Right into a transition scene as well. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. That is super cool. Yeah, no, that it's definitely super cool.
Yeah, having it talking to the computer and understanding and just going. It's
I would
super
say
cool.
webcam malfunction, and then I would be able to take a couple rips from my vape
Well,
while it was.
for example, camera off or hide camera,
I think it's hide camera. Yeah.
hide camera, show camera.
Boom, just so quick. When it works, it's so responsive. That's
Yeah,
the future of computing right there. Like this manual interfacing with machines is seriously getting tiresome, right? I mean, you've been doing it for a long time. I've been doing it for a long time. It's what people know. But when I look at something like, the bridge of the Enterprise and, Captain Picard speaking to the computer, he just like, sure, he taps his little badge on his chest, but that's not much of a far cry from just saying hello, computer.
the thing
And
is, the thing here, you see that I can go into OBS and do stuff, but it doesn't have any YouTube connection. So like, it
YouTube
just
chat line. Now, what does it say for Twitch? Does it even say?
yeah, it can place
run
emotes,
commercial?
run commercials, send message to the channel, send
And
whispers.
message to channel. Hello. Why can't you do that for YouTube?
Because it's in but you see, it's not even released yet. It's version 0.1.7.
And you're the one who built this?
No, it's not me. It's
Come on, Radu.
another
You can make a better
bright
streamer
mind.
bot.
Well,
Make one that's called the golf class streamer bot.
how many if I do that and create it, how many of you guys will gonna use it?
Well, I mean, okay. First question is, how many of us would pay you for it?
Well, no,
Right?
it's gonna be free.
I'll make it.
I'll make it free and place an ad at the beginning.
Right? Like, yeah, I don't know, Jim. I see that there. You're breaking the fourth wall. I think you would have probably like at first, like I think at first you'd get like 25 people.
Oh, look at that.
Maybe 10 people.
Look at that. Wait a second. Rock just
I know.
joined. Where's Rock?
Oh, is Rock here?
Yeah.
There, right there. Oh, no, Rockwood. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, I don't think I... Okay, so... Where's Rockwood? No.
Up a little bit. Yeah, there. There we go. Let's go. The potatoes. Oh, man.
Is it actually hearing on your ends, guys?
I can see. That's one little problem I've had recently while we're, is when I have my hang on, let me open Updeck. When I play a command, no matter what I do, they don't seem to I can't hear them. And I have monitoring turned on in my advanced audio settings in
I know what's that. Oh,
Okay.
wait a second. Rockwood wasn't the
Potato video.
Oh, there. How you doing, Rock?
Yeah,
What's up, Rock?
Hey, good morning, Matthew. How you doing, buddy?
Good morning.
we're just having fun over here, and we're not playing anything.
No.
Yeah. No, you're playing with me, showing that damn potato video.
Well, I fixed some stuff on Get Ahead as stream.
I thought the only place I was ever going to see that was Get Ahead of stream.
Yeah, and to see I placed but not to be in OBS inserting all the scenes. I made him a different solution, so he can place it from here. Okay, so let me go on your screen, Matthew.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. I'm going to prep for my results stream from yesterday. So.
Enjoy, bro. Good luck.
Thanks.
Get a gold.
Bye. Nah, silver. Best I can do. Silver master, though. So.
Whew.
Nice.
Yeah. Getting a little better. Ciao.
See you later. Okay, so what's about? Oh, wait a second. Let me show to the
screen.
Let me show all of you guys because they don't see anything. Okay.
Right when I hit this button.
Which one? Wait a second. Where's your mouse?
Wait.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Why isn't it loaded? Where is it? Oh, I've got like 2 versions of Updeck running. It's not working right now. Oh, there it is. No. Even if I trigger it manually, I don't hear it. I know you guys hear it. I can see that. And yet when I click on it, I have it set for monitor and output. I still
Okay.
don't monitor it. It still doesn't show me. Like I still don't hear the sound.
Okay. Go on your wavelength.
Why isn't update working? Oh, maybe it's a wavelength. Yeah. Hey.
Go on your wavelength, and I don't know where you want to place it. Go and
Doesn't matter.
Go and click on the apps,
Bring them on there.
and go on OBS and place where you want to place it to.
Oh, did I never add OBS? Is that really as simple as it is?
Well,
Maybe.
And now
System.
try it again.
Now it's in system. I have to trigger it. Sometimes it doesn't work. No.
Can you hear it?
No, I definitely still don't hear it.
Okay, go on the settings.
That's so weird.
Because also over here on the audio, you have to place it the output where you want to go.
Output. Okay, I'm in the audio settings. Is that not?
Let me check it on my side because I barely can see it on yours. I told
Sorry?
you the text is crumbled.
Make it bigger.
So
Still very small. That's just all.
no, on the global audio settings. That's where you're gonna look.
Yeah, global audio.
Yeah, that's the second region, and I actually have everything disabled over there because I'm inserting the microphone as a input device on as a scene, as a source.
Yeah.
And the output, I am doing it directly from the wavelength.
I'm very hesitant to change the audio settings.
So on display audio over there, first one, I'll just disable that.
I'm gonna make yours bigger.
So this one, just disable it.
Okay, I'm watching you. What's your disable it? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I did. Now everything's fucked up.
Yeah, of course.
I applied it.
Okay, and now restart OBS because he doesn't know. And
click it. Yeah.
And try to play around.
Wow, I heard it.
You heard it? There we go.
Didn't hear that. Oh, that was disabled. That's why. There we go. Wow, look at you go. You so smart.
No, I just tried. I tried and failed multiple times. So
Discord shouldn't be that high.
That's
how I
how
wouldn't have Discord in this stream. Okay,
That's
now
how
what am
we
I going to
learn.
have screwed up though? Now, can I hear my game sound if I? Because now, what did I screw up? That's going to be
Well, the only thing that you can screw up, it's
by disabling the desktop audio. Like, what else was running through that?
everything that it was monitored by your side, you're gonna hear it on your headset. So
I just want to make sure it's still not going to like affect the stream negatively. There's my signal. I can hear that, but you can't hear that.
yeah, I cannot hear it.
Was that through desktop?
Well, wait a second. Let me move my camera face from there.
iPod properties.
No, you have to
That's
go.
coming right from the game capture. That's true. That should be working.
Well, they can hear it, but if you will.
Oh no, that's working. That's working. I can just see in the waveform, right, or the wave, whatever it's called.
If you see the lines moving up and down for that particular source, it's perfect. They can hear it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's really all that matters. And my music comes in as a secondary source as well. Or let's see how the music comes in. I can just fix that. Yeah, Wavelink is nice because it gives those independent sources that even if I do screw something up, like, oh, okay, whatever, I disabled it, I can refix it much easier than it used to be. I don't need to run everything, but that's fine.
I actually prefer, I like it because I can have a volume on my headset and a volume on their stream, and this is insane.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, my music isn't playing, so that must have been coming through desktop. So then to re-enable that.
Oh, thanks, Jim. Yeah, it does take a bit of work behind the scenes.
Do I have to
it's a lot.
Add How do I get that music to play from media player again? So I add a source.
It's audio.
Audio input, I think. Yeah.
No, that's microphone. It's an audio output.
Audio output.
Yeah, and create a new one.
Media player. Because it's hard for me to do things a new way sometimes,
And if
but I
you
love it.
and if you had by default speakers over there, go ahead and select speakers.
Oh yeah. And then what did I have this set to? Music. That makes sense. Wavelength music. There we go. Now we're rolling. I'll turn that down so I don't hurt somebody. Okay. You're the champion, bro. Tournament.
Yeah. That's what I like in OBS. I want the microphone not to be inserted in every single scene. Because, for example, I'm going in be right back mode. I don't want a microphone.
And I've always just muted it. I have the capacitive touch microphone, right?
You mean this thing, right? Going here and
Yeah.
blip.
Yep. And I got it right. So it's like right in front of me, in front of my mouth.
Yeah, I can
But
do
if you had-
that, but I prefer to. I will usually forget because I don't have it on my mouth. I have it on my desk, and if I'm far away, I'm just leaving.
Oh, I'd actually have to add my sound source to. There's always something, right? To my intro screen. There we go.
Yeah, you do have to add to all your scenes.
Yeah,
So
that's okay.
easier
I'm used to this finicky bullshit.
Easier to do that. It's instead of adding a
yeah.
source to everything, you can add all your audio stuff on one scene and then just import that scene on the other scenes that you want to import.
Okay, I can end this music though. It's a little bit loud. Okay,
Well,
thanks, boss.
I didn't hear it, so.
Good. Well, I wasn't really streaming it per se. Right? So you should really, you're just hearing what Discord has as an input for audio, right?
Okay, another question since we're here. What did you use for merch?
Stream Elements.
Oh, really? I ordered one of my t-shirts on Stream Elements close to 2 months and a half ago and still didn't receive it.
Yeah, I had one order that came very quickly originally, and then I ordered something else after, and it took a long time too. Like I thought it wasn't coming. But at that time, they had a little like message up on the screen that said, due to the pandemic, blah, 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 please expect shipping times to be,
A lot higher.
Later. So then it was fine for me because it had like a good reason, but I haven't heard I don't obviously push the merch very much or like talk much about it, but I was going to buy one of my new shirts.
Yeah, because, it's at least you want to get the one that you designed it, right?
Absolutely.
Well, I can do that just going on in the city and make a custom one for me, but then it wasn't going to be available for everybody. So,
well, yeah, and that's fine, but like I definitely would. I've always been open to a new kind of like merch plan, but this one is just so easy that they just it's literally like you just set it up like in like 2 minutes and just add your images and the little like web app, whatever it is. It just like makes it work so efficiently. And supposedly it's supposed to have like I don't have to do any shipping or buying of inventory or anything like that. It's all done like to order. But I think because of that, it slows down their production process, production and shipping.
Since we're here and we're talking IT stuff and this kind of stuff, I'm gonna show you some crazy thing. So I don't know, is this coming up? Yeah, this is coming up.
Yeah.
So let me get a new page here.
I don't want any nudes, I do.
What? No.
No nudes.
No, it's not your channel. I'm gonna get blocked if I play this.
That's right. Yeah, go ahead. Bring them up, bro.
Bring them up, huh? Okay, so that we have Streamlabs, and some of them they have paid overlays and stuff like that. and
Yeah.
you want sometimes to have the overlays, but you cannot get it because they want you to pay it for like being a
Oh yeah, it's like $50 a month or some bullshit
yeah,
or whatever it is. Like
whatever it is. So for example, I'm going on this one, and for example, I do like this intro to go in. I just want the starting. But this is not a good one to show because that was having a. Okay, this is starting, right? Well, this is looking cool.
Sure it is. Yep, they're all really cool. Like this is.
But you need to be a Prime member to actually have.
Yep.
And I don't want all the overlays. I don't want to. I just want the starting. I do love the starting. And I cannot right click and cannot do anything. But look at this. I'm on Chrome, right?
Yeah.
More tools, developer tools. You have this arrow here that can point. You can point up objects on the web, right? And you're selecting this one here, and you see that it's a video file. And you're gonna copy the link from the video file and just open a new tab and open it. And now we're gonna save as the video into my freaking computer. And after that, we're gonna place this one directly into my OBS because why the hell not?
Oh.
And there it is.
Oh, but what about data stream by Widget visuals?
Well,
white visuals.
Some of them have it, some of them doesn't have it.
Some have a watermark, but some don't, right?
Yeah, so
priceless.
So that's one
trick
website. Then we have the
now there is some free like I've never really tried getting into the overlays. I've always just done it manually myself. Like I'm not.
We have the own.3D, right? And it's even stupider.
That's one of them.
This is even stupider because, for example, I want to try it out and see here we have the overlays, and we have the overlay, which is this thing, right? Follow, blah blah blah. This is own.3D over here, so we cannot really use it. Talking banner. This is also with own.3D, so we cannot really use it. But I do like this transition. And I do want it.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm doing the same thing. Going here and inspecting this video. I have a video here. When I click the scene transition, I'm seeing that another video pops up over, right? I cannot copy it fast enough because it's removed, right? But with some skills, you can click it, control copy it, go on your desktop, open a freaking new document, place it here. Now you have also the
time to copy and paste. Yeah.
Time to copy and paste the video URL. And now we're gonna go over here.
No wonder you have so many tabs all the time.
Oh, yeah. And there.
Oh, there it is.
And now we can save the video as blah,
it's
blah,
even
blah.
in WebM, like the most efficient file size.
It's transparent as well. So
yeah, because WebM is the bomb.
Yeah, and now you're opening this one and you're just inserting there, and there we go. You have the transition.
That's pretty solid.
Right?
That's some solid ass stuff.
So
that's putting your skills to good use right there. That's the real ticket right there.
And guess what? I've been doing that, not lately because I didn't have too much time since I was doing the guides for Tommy. But in the past, I said, hey, at one point maybe I'm gonna buy the pack for 1 month.
Through, save them all,
and then fuck them all.
Yeah,
excuse my French.
Je ne comprends pas français, monsieur.
You are a Canadian and you can understand French.
Not really. No, I can't.
So over here,
I can just say a couple things.
I have
Special
no.
Effects,
No, it's not here.
logo.
It's on stream resources, and here we have the scenes. And come on.
I can tell you've saved a few there, as it takes a minute to load. It's like, bro, this is where the bulk is. Look at them all. Yeah. You got a good little. Now, can you edit them? That's the problem, right? Like,
well, you know this thing. This I'm just placing some other thing on OBS on top of it, and that's it.
Like putting a picture over a hole in the wall.
Or placing the picture of the thumbnail that I created over there.
Yep,
And that's
something
it.
like that, right?
And some of them they don't have, like this one. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah. See, perfect. That's just like
And
money in the bank right there.
and of course the transitions. They're all here, right? All the transitions are here that I actually enjoyed and liked. And I think it's also that one that I was showing up. But I don't know if you saw my transition, right? You saw this transition.
Yeah.
And the scene behind it,
Yep.
both at the same time.
I've watched the video of the guy that makes that one custom stinger, and I've made one. I have a custom stinger. I just haven't used it in forever.
It's not a custom stinger. It's called a mate transition.
Okay.
And I do have on the transition, I have 10 mate transitions that were free. So I just go ahead and took it. So, for example, it's this one. See, on one side it's white and one side it's black, and that the black thing it's one scene, the white it's the other scene behind it, and then there's an animation on the left side. So I can do it like this, or one on top of the other. They're both working at the same way. I don't think the guys see my screen, right? No, they're not seeing my screen.
I can see that.
You can, but they cannot. Here it is? Oh. Where the hell I placed it? Well, they couldn't see anything. Not window capture. Display capture. Okay. Not that one, buddy. This one. There we go. Now we have infinite mirror. But now it's a bit faster because it's on my computer. It doesn't have to go with all the stuff. So when I move something, it's...
Oh, you don't get the one after the other effect.
Well, it's still a bit when I move it really fast.
Tiny bit, but it's still pretty good.
Okay, so going into this, when you add a transition, this is my test 1, 2, 3, 4, because I didn't have any idea what I was doing back then. Now I understand it a bit better. So this is you can select here a track mate. Yeah, and it's the file is side by side. If you do want to, I can send all these 10 transitions to you.
It's totally good.
So for example, if I go ahead and go on properties and change it to the one from the blue. Stream sources. Where is it? Scenes. Transitions. Made transitions. Transitions. So let's go with 2, for example. And can you show me what's inside? Doesn't like to open webms or thumbnails.
Preview, yeah. That's fine, whatever.
The preview transition. See how it's working?
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's absolutely nice. So now when I go...
Yeah, I do love that. I do want... That makes me really want to put a transition, at least from my intro to my main scene.
Yeah.
I don't need... I'm not switching around to 7 different camera angles and, going to get a drink like Dr. Disrespect. But can you imagine the kind of studio space he has with the green screen beside him for his secondary scenes?
Oh my! I cannot believe.
You know what I mean? Like when he gets up and then he's like walking into his bar. Because I know you've watched that kind of part of his stream. Like he's got such a good team. Because there's no way he's doing it all himself. That Alex Productions is the magic. He's just got the big ego. Those are beautiful.
Yeah, these are some free ones that you can find, but you can also do it on in After Effects if you know a bit of stuff.
Oh, gotta follow a stupid video.
Well, not follow a stupid video. Just try to use your imagination.
Fuck my imagination. Go to Fiverr. I find the artist who knows how to make something cool and custom. I give him a couple colors and ideas, and I wait for 2 days and spend $29, and boom, it shows up in my email.
Yeah, that's also a way to do it, right?
That's the way I've done it all along. Because I'm not an artist. Like I'm not an artist. Like I like to talk. I like to play games. I like to socialize. Like I love to just like be happy, and I love the end result when it works. But I don't like. I just don't have. I don't know that kind of like patience for it to like get into those like complicated details. I'm kind of like in between. I'm like in between being like a competent, really like good streamer and like a brand new streamer with a bunch of nice equipment. Like I'm somewhere between those two places, and I understand that.
So
I
just
embrace my uniqueness.
going back on the previous problem. If we
Oh, the
want to,
Streamlabs chatbot is a great solution.
yeah, this is the perfect solution. So I just
It's
click
simple, right? And
two
I don't
times.
have to f around too much.
No. So maybe we're gonna go on your computer and install it and configure it.
I can give that a try, right? I give that a try. Stream. I can't really see my keyboard. I'm not really good typer. Labs chatbot, which is awkward because I said goodbye to uh
The Streamlabs.
just a chatbot, just this one here.
Streamlabs chatbot. Yeah.
I think that's the right one. Connecting chatbot to Discord.
What's with the scroll a bit down? Just a bit. How to solve? Okay. Windows 11, right? It says there.
Windows 1. That looks like instead of a bracket, they typed a 1. I don't know.
I think it's
Or it's supposed to be 10 or 11. It's just a 1 bracket. What is bracket?
It should be 1 star.
0. So 10. That's a 10. That bracket is a 0.
Stupid.
That's Windows 10.
Windows 10 Plus, because on Windows 11 has the same issue with the IP.
11 is an exclamation mark, right?
Yeah.
1 is exclamation mark. That's a mistype.
Yeah, so it's definitely not on this website.
No, it's definitely not.
It's definitely
desktop. That's just
click there.
This one.
Okay, scroll down and you have looking for a desktop. Scroll a bit up. There it is. Looking for a desktop chatbot. Get it
here. Here we go. There. Look at that.
Download it now. Okay.
Now I don't have to have all the crap. Like I don't like. Hello. Just want to see the file. Okay.
The chatbot, the Streamlabs chatbot, it wasn't originally owned by Streamlabs.
That's right.
This was called in the days Ankbot.
Well, that's cool. Okay.
And they actually bought it with good
now,
money.
Does this have some little bot in my chat all the time? Another one?
No. If you don't place any things to say, the nicest thing is you need to connect it with 2 YouTube accounts. One, it's your main account that you're connecting to, stream, and another one, it's the chat bot account that you are willing to actually how's it called?
What?
Yeah, this is a check. So click next. I don't think that's
a bot account. Is that bad?
It was a YouTube bot account.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Okay, so if you want your bot to use your name when it's typing, like you are typing, use your main account. If not, you can use a different account.
No, I don't care about that at all. Can I skip that? No.
You can skip the setup wizard.
Or I can just use I can just use the Airlick Gaming because that's.
Yeah, if you want to show in the chat as you, I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Airlick Gaming. You need to allow it first.
I'm allowing. I accept. Can't be reached.
And no, that's fine. That's fine. So go back on your Streamlabs chatbot.
Like the actual here.
Yeah. And now click on your login to YouTube. This is the second place, the same one.
Same one, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna go again to. Oh, this time I'm gonna go to Streamlabs. Okay. Now we can close this one as well.
Close that. Oh, here we go. Please authorize Streamlabs chatbot through Streamlabs.
Don't. Just go next.
It won't let me.
Really?
It's a hard stop. Yeah.
Okay, so log into Streamlabs with YouTube. You're gonna have to remove the access for Streamlabs. The chatbot is fine, but giving access to Streamlabs to your YouTube account, it's a no-no. Yeah, you need to authorize it currently.
Yeah. Streamlabs
Okay.
token.
That's
So copy that token.
Yeah, copy that token and place it back into
go back to the bot
and place it here and next.
Go next.
And click auto connect on launch.
That makes this a little bit bigger.
Just on that checkbox.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And that next. That's all you need currently. And finish.
Finish.
You can start.
That's what she said.
Yeah. You can start the You can start the unlisted stream to see if it works. You don't have to be live for this chatbot to connect. It also connects to your private streams because it's running on your machine. So you see that it's both of them are trying to connect. None of them will be able to connect because you're not live. So you need to do a unlisted stream to have text, to have chat.
But otherwise, it's already working. I just have to change the macro, right?
Yeah, you have to open this one after you're starting the stream. So after you're going live.
I can't edit it while I'm. Oh, that's irritating. Okay, hang on.
No. You can edit while you're offline as well, but you cannot test it, right?
Oh, how do I edit it? Commands? No.
So bring it back to the screen because I'm not seeing.
Oh, my bad. I'm used to using both of the monitors.
Okay, so click on the wheel on the bottom for settings. And here you have macros.
Oh, here they are. I got you.
And then it's the message that it will be typed in the chat. You know how it's looking on my end?
Oh, I'm sure.
Let me give you a screenshot on Discord. That's why I said but the guys didn't saw your email or anything.
And it automatically saves if I close it because it doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Looks like it.
So now if you click on macro, it says failed.
Okay, I can still test it. It just says failed to send.
Yeah.
But it shows that it's working.
So this is how I'm seeing the text on my end. I placed you a message on private chat on Discord.
That's wonderful because you're down scale.
Oh, something happened. Wrong button clicked, I guess, from from Mr. Matthew. Hey Matthew, you're not there anymore. Van der Clayson. Please use English in the chat in order to.
Hello, I pushed the wrong button.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So.
Yeah. Can I rename these macros?
No. Unfortunately, unfortunately not. Unfortunately, you cannot do that.
Already tried? Oh yes, I can. Right there.
Where?
Number 11, whatever that is. Close it. Boom. Changed it. Yes, you can. Click on your little wheel. And right there, just highlight it.
I thought it was Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I just typed fuck us. No, it was FU us.
Yeah, look at that wind ring. Beautiful. Yeah, see, now this is helpful. Because now I can, well, they're all helpful, but this is like extra helpful. Oh, and there's a little arrow. Oh, no, that's just to close it. So a 7 is max. I wonder if there's more that you can add. 7 is enough, though.
Well, let's see. Macros.
I understand software limitations.
So 7
that seems like an arbitrary number that's not necessary. There should just be like an add new macro button where you can just add a new button.
Well, I just think it didn't have enough space to show it up here.
Maybe.
Well, they could make it smaller.
Like you can't scroll anymore.
Now
Yeah,
here
why
it's
can't you just have like a little scroll over, right? Oh,
here is
next scene,
just testing your alert system over here.
but it's still good though. This is still helpful. It's
Yeah,
not like I wouldn't call that like the ultimate solution, but it's like one of those nice, like kind of like simple, quick. You can use it today, and maybe one day something will come along that's like, hey, by the way, here's the.
I don't understand Spanish real good, so I cannot answer your idioma, which is I think question in Spanish.
Maybe I'm an idioma. Maybe it actually means idiot.
No, it's question.
Who is
in
this
Spanish.
idioma that you're talking to? I believe you. I believe that you understand that. I as close as I live to Spanish speaking countries, I still don't know. Well, you live way closer than I do.
Well, it's still a Latin language. If somebody talks in Spanish, I understand, but it's hard for me to reproduce myself, to express myself in anything other
I
than
believe that.
English and Romanian.
Yeah.
I will still say if I'm not gonna go like to the bakery and say that thing, you know, to buy something. I'm still gonna use words for it, but just
well, it's like in
simple
French,
phrases.
like, there's simple cooking terms that I know because I worked as I learned how to cook in like French technique and everything, right? So, like, I could, I don't know, I'd have to be kind of in that environment, but I wouldn't be able to have a conversation with them. But I could use like a couple of simple numbers and a couple of simple words, right?
Okay, so you got this one done as well. Now I know that I can set up the macros names.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean, this is how we can always learn. Like questions from people like me helps somebody like you come up with a new creative path.
Well, I
didn't
use them before, so
no. But I'm just like in case
I knew
have some other person you're helping too.
They were there, and you can look at that. Look at this. You can place hotkeys for pressing macros.
That's cool. That's cool. So instead of looking at the screen, if I know that, like, you know, okay, F2 is going to be my macro ref. I use the F keys a little bit as it is, but I could remap. But that's still cool. I think they should get rid of that arbitrary limit, like 7. There's even like 3 more spaces there. Like, why not 10? You know, and add a little scroll to the top menu when you have the main screen open.
Well, it has the event log over here.
There's betting. What are we betting on?
Oh, they have also mini games inside.
Mini games. Oh, this is where you probably first started playing these.
Yes.
And then you kind of like got a next level advancement up from here.
Yeah, so you can still see my screen?
If I click on it. Is that your screen or mine? That's your screen.
This is mine. So normally I was starting with this, yeah.
Yeah.
After that I went in scripting, so I'm having
And this is where you kind of built them out.
Yeah, I have the
Gambo. First script right there. I see beta. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the welcome everyone in the chat. This is my first script that it's not done, so I can just delete it, but I forgot to do it. And then there's a raffle mini game that it's playing fight that was in the past. Nobody uses it anymore. And there's the duel where I place here, you know, the one that needs to accept. And also the cool thing, I created a weapon file, so I placed here all these weapons that
Oh, that's cool. So you can change how the game looks and how people interact with it.
Yeah, so I have stinking socks, so I can add, I don't know, whatever over here, and they can duel together and have even you know, even more stuff inside, even more weapons.
Yeah. No, it makes total sense.
Then the lucky wheel, it's done and modified by me. This is from Cellini, another programmer. Animated slots, it's entirely up to him. I just provided him the requirements, and he came up with it with my you know, emotes showing up.
Like on Fiverr?
No, I just saw him on YouTube. Then I went
Oh, nice.
from YouTube to his Discord, and I messaged him privately, and
Mm-hmm.
I bought the script from he has a website where you can buy the script and then activate it. And then we have the voice text speech. This is not created by me. It's where Betty's voice is here.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Configuration updated successfully.
Yeah,
Configuration updated successfully.
that's good. Okay, and then we have the OBS remote parameters. It's the one that activates the commands in the chat to show actually sources. It's pretty much like how's it called? Like Updeck, where you're placing the scene, what to do with it, and how many seconds, and stuff like that. It's just everything is in here instead.
That's pretty cool. So this is a multi-purpose program.
Yeah, plus scripting in Python.
It's crazy.
So it's actually runs this kind of things. Where is it? The JSON. Where is it? Oh, it was selected. So it's running this this kind of code. I do like Python because you don't have to end the line every single time for a new line. You just make the indentation correctly, and that's it.
It's not complicated at all.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's definitely a different language, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, this is HTML. This is JavaScript. This is PHP.
And you write in all of them?
Yeah, this I created yesterday with for the get ahead buttons over here.
That's ridiculous. Sounds like a lot of work, but also satisfying.
1.5 hours.
Jeez.
Well, it was two solutions. One, to he provided me all his animations into a folder, right?
Yeah.
So he said, I actually said to him, hey, in order to do that, please create a new folder for each video and rename it as you want to show up as a button to just you to click. So he gave me these OBS sources and all the folders containing the videos inside.
Ready to go, yeah.
So what I did, instead of going and writing every single folder name inside here, I just made a script to actually crawl all the folders inside this folder and just create a button for each one, every folder that he finds. And then when it clicks, it just runs a JavaScript function that it's over here. And it just goes into a different location. So it's actually refreshing the same page. And here I having one parameter, which is name. And the name is the name of the folder, which I'm actually writing it down into a config JavaScript file, which I'm providing this thing. So see, I'm having the OBS sources. Currently, we didn't click anything, and this is the timestamp. So if I go ahead and click DMAC, for example, if I go here, this is updated it, and it was folder DMAC, and this is final DMAC MP4 and a timestamp. I needed a timestamp because inside here on the intros, I'm refreshing this page every half a second to check if the timestamp was modified from the last time. If the timestamp was modified from the last time, then I am grabbing inside this config.js, I'm grabbing this path that I have here, and I'm inserting into the video over here to play it. And that's how I'm playing it. And after
that's crazy. Good job, though.
And after that's done, that's finished. So what it does, it's
one part of your Streamer Tools app that you're making, right?
Yeah.
Web app.
So if I would go here, where is it? On the exam on htdocs. HD docs. And I would open this intros over here, right? Into a new page. This is a blank page. If I go and try to see it, you see that this is refreshing every 0.5 seconds.
That's awesome.
And what it's checking, it's checking if the config script file, it's actually modified. So when I click on something, see this came up. That came up over there. And then I replaced it back to none. So I placed it in this format because I wanted to have on one place all the buttons and on other web page to be actually inserted inside. Hey,
crazy.
Hey, how are you doing, Gator? What is up? Oh, the cow didn't come up? The cow should be here. Well, not on dual stream, no. On dual stream, we don't have the cow. I don't think. We have this one instead.
Oh, dual cow, hey? Jeez.
No, no dual cow.
What are you even doing with your life, you know? Like,
where's this angry?
No.
Transform, reset. Hey, angry. Where are you at? Oh, there's no angry. A lot of things are missing on dual stream.
That's a tough part about it. Like, it's messy to duplicate scenes, but yet it's like the most effective way to not forget something.
Yeah, it's I have to place all my animations and the commands into one scene and just import that scene over, and that I'm done.
Yeah, I
nested scenes work pretty nicely.
I watched a video with this guy talking about nested scenes one day, and I was like, you know, I realized that this is just not going to be me.
Well,
it's like my brain doesn't work that way. I'm like, I feel like I have more of like a creative mind in a different way, you know, like.
Yeah, with a nested scene, the guys with the commands, they can still, you know, still click and do the animations, even if the, you know, the source is not directly on that scene, but you can still do the animation on the other scene and shows up over here. So yeah,
witchcraft.
Yeah, it's kind of witchcraft, but this is how I'm doing with my camera. So you see that the camera, it's over here. Where is it? Come on, camera. There it is. So the camera, it's over here, and this is currently the NVIDIA broadcast because I place it like that. But usually I'm using this this cam here, this cam scene. And this cam scene, it's actually the camera that I want to show up on the other scenes. And I don't know why I think I tested some stuff.
Do you put the scene into the source kind of thing?
Yeah. So I wanted to have you know, all the filters over here. So for example, I'm going in the camera, I'm adding filters. I know I have chroma key and 3D transform. I had some filters, but not with this one. And after that, you can go on the scene that you want. So for example, I'm deleting the one from here, and I'm adding a scene, and I'm taking the cam as a scene. And then,
so what's the real benefit to that instead of just adding the camera as a source?
Well, if I want to, I don't know. There's
like, I see how you do that, okay, and it makes sense what you did, but my question is why? Like, what's the benefit to it?
Because, for example, I don't want to have filters on here, or I want to have different filters, and I want to have different filters on this particular scene that it's not modifying the other one. So for example, if I'm doing...
Oh, so instead of having to create 10 different camera sources and giving them each their own attribute.
Yeah, so let me go with a user-defined. Do I have a user-defined shader? Scroll.
There's a shader.
I have a shader, but I want a user-defined shader. I don't think I have it. Shades. Filter. I didn't start it. Color shift effect. I don't see anything now. Randomized. Technique. Refresh options, draw. Okay, draw. Doesn't really work anything with shader on. There are some cool effects that you can use with the custom shader. So the one thing is, for example, I'm doing color correction on this one, and I want my face to go on green side. I don't know. I just want it like that. But I also want the other camera to be unaffected, right? So this is the filter on this scene. If I go on this one, not on the unseen. Why it's applied to this one as well? Hello.
The idea is that if you have like a certain effect that you don't want to transfer, but yet you still want to use the same like base thing like a camera, you don't have to lose that and redo it each time.
Oh, you changed your microphone?
Yep, I did. I'm gonna come upstairs for a minute.
It was coming from. Okay, so this is adding a filter to the cam itself. So you can have. Now it's interesting. Because I don't want filters to be placed everywhere. I thought wrong that I can just introduce the filter on just one side and not on the other side. So, for example, I have these two cameras, which is the same camera.
Yeah, it looks the same, right?
But I want to have a filter and the other one don't have the filter. So not parent the other one, but apparently it does parent. So if I go and see, it goes both of them.
So then it gives even less reason
Yeah.
to not just import the camera directly. So maybe there's a better example that would demonstrate the power.
The power is, for example, if you create a scene where you include all the animations and booms and all your overlay, pretty much, you can place it in one scene and then just include it wherever you want to use it, and that's it.
Oh, so like for example, like if I had like all my little like tour banners and information and just different things.
Yeah, for example, I'm having let's give a proper example, right? So I want the chat on the back there. So where's the chat widget? I have that on top. I have this, which is nothing. I have the chat widget. Okay, so I have the chat widget, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and create I already have scene 3. And here I do have all of that on top, but I can go and say insert a scene. And here I'm going with scene 3. Then I can have all the chat and everything in just one scene and just place it where I want it to place.
It's very cool. So I basically get the same effect just by grouping my sources.
Yeah, I
so
lost
I have like
the guy's lost sound because I was
multiple effects.
I think I did had I don't know exactly how I did it, but I think I did had so for once here I'm having the camera source, right? And here I can go and say video capture device, and I can choose the camera, and I can have the camera again, right? And then I can have
Oh no, that's very cool.
Image capture device, and I can have the camera again. But I don't know if I'm gonna place it here on an effect. So for example, I'm gonna go and let's add a chroma key until I'm washed out. You see, it's applying to everything. It's not just one side, because the camera,
So they're not independent items.
no, it's not, because the camera, it's actually in the cam, and the cam, it's also imported over here on the bottom. But there were a thing to actually do this. I cannot remember currently. It was having a portion where you don't have the filters applied to a different part, you know. So that's a thing. If I go here, I still have the microphone. I do still have the microphone. Where's the user shader? Yeah, all that's gonna do that. The thing is, with OBS, you have so much things that you can do with plugins, because
Oh yeah, no, I've watched quite a few videos that show a lot of cool things, and like I don't see a lot of practical uses for
So-
my style.
for example, this one over here, when I'm doing my walkthrough videos, right? I'm doing usually this transition to go from that to that hole, and then while I'm finishing it, I'm placing it back and then going to the next hole as a transition, right? So I'm going like
Which
this,
is beautiful.
and then going back and showing the next hole, and then I'm finish it with this hole, going back, waiting for the transition to end, and then go back to the next hole. And which is cool, you know. This is the move transition plugin.
Are you really playing this with a sniper? Shouldn't you play it with something with more curl?
Well, Sniper has curl.
I guess the 10 has enough, eh?
Well, I had too much curl.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm just looking at this hole. I'm like, geez, I haven't played this one in a long time. I don't think I've ever played it from the second team. Maybe I
What?
have, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, with headwind, there's no other option than just go and bounce over, with not too much topspin to because I was having too much curl.
Hey, you'll roll through.
I'm not clipping the rough. I'm actually
I didn't
bouncing.
play this tournament, right? So I didn't really get a chance to see like how it comes in. Oh yeah. I could see how you could definitely have more. Nice shot.
Yeah, this is the only shot that I didn't drop last tournament.
Oh really? You just had to have the right amount of curl kind of thing.
No, it's impossible to get it.
It's hiding behind the bunker, right?
Yeah.
That's
all
cool.
the
Yeah, I
others I
remember
had eagles and albatrosses, but this one just an eagle.
Well, I mean, you definitely put in enough time. Like when you have that kind of like dedication to it, it definitely helps to. I
Well,
literally have like a time limit for my stream for about 5 hours max. Like that's
well,
pretty maybe five and a
nine
half.
hours, 9 hours for 9 hole cup. It's quite a lot of time
Mhm.
investment.
It's big time, yeah, and that's understandable though when you're working with somebody else. There's a little bit more
Well, no,
incentive there.
this was completely done just from me. I didn't.
Oh, that's no, they didn't release any like guide. I guess Tommy's
No.
never really released 9-hole guides. A
No.
little bit here and there. Like he puts a little bit of master ones out sometimes, and a little bit of stuff like that. But
Oh, I do
like
have.
I like when he suggested that I work with you. I'm like, I think Radu would get tired of working with me. I'm like, he's the analytical number one, and I'm the one with the feelings all about it. It would be an interesting pairing to see how you and I would literally create notes together. Like in an ideal world, if I had enough time to just like, to match you and we worked on it together and find whatever system worked for us.
No,
I think we
I
still
would,
have
I would do the other way approach. It's if
where we
we're
just divide it up and like divide and conquer, like
split and conquer.
well,
So
especially with practice.
I would had 2 accounts going in. You were starting on the back 9. I was starting on the front 9. After I'm finishing it, I was playing the things that you provided and then tweak it. And the same with another account, you are playing the front 9 to see if my shots needs tweaking, and that's how you
How
go.
it goes, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the
it would work.
perfect way.
It's just starting on the back 9 is not exactly possible and play the front 9.
Well, no, just to play with an account the front 9 without heavy, just tour playing.
Just to get through kind of thing,
Yeah, just to get through as fast as you can, and then the other account to.
That makes sense. Yeah, because it's like you don't care if you're bannering on any, just on the work accounts, like the work accounts.
Yeah, there's the sacrifice accounts, but
yeah,
sacrifice
exactly.
needs to save time.
Well, and that's the thing, right? It definitely makes a lot of sense. I wish I had like a life that made it more practical for me to spend any more time than I already do, and I feel like as it is, I'm already kind of like pushing it.
There are better players like you two than Tommy. There should definitely there are more players, more great players than anyone sees on YouTube.
Oh yeah, way more, tons more.
I'm just a
And I know
casual
there's
player.
a lot of clans. Oh, that's funny, right? Like, because you were never like as crazy. You kind of bounce between pro and expert, and just play whatever you felt like that time. And this week is this, and that week is that. And, but you're always trying to do stuff, right, to help the community and to help kind of keep things going in a way that is interesting for you and your viewers, and grow your channel because it's YouTube is addicting, right? It's its own beast altogether. Like, everybody wants to be.
So regarding
famous
you
YouTuber.
telling me on the camera setup and where I should actually place it, I do like this Halloween blue ring stuff.
Yeah. Well, and having your like the way
I'm making it even more wide, and I can actually crop it like this a bit to make it like but it's a ultra wide camera.
No, it's really good. That's what Harris Heller does on his stream. I don't know if he still does, but he used to have like this really wide angled lens.
Well, actually, he has a real wide, but you can trick fellas like this thing. You can actually trim it a bit from the top, not to make the the 19.8 like this one, and now you're looking
see
like
what you're saying. Yeah.
Ultra wide camera.
That's the way to do it, hey. Instead of buying the $2,000 lens that he has.
Yeah, he's insane.
And the funny thing is
how much money he spends on the stream.
The gear, yeah, and his streams are like, I don't know. I've watched him play games on Twitch before he moved to YouTube, and it was okay. But I've definitely seen like better streamers. Like he's got more ego than most people. You know what I mean? Like he kind of has that kind of ego, which it suits him well, I think, as a YouTuber and as somebody who's just like conveying information. Because then it's like, I like your ego. I enjoy that kind of swagger where you feel like you know what you're talking about. But like when you're playing a video game
and you're acting like that, but you're not gaming at that level, then you just look like a douchebag, right? Like, then you're just acting something that you're not. Whereas, when you're talking about audio settings and you're showing me in your video how good those settings are, or you're showing me a piece of equipment and it's working really well, and it's like, yeah, you're credible and you deserve to talk like that. But, like a professor in school, like, if they know the subject inside out and backwards, they're
Yeah.
talking down to you. That's understandable. I get it. Like, you've earned
Well,
that right in my mind.
imagine a thing. He's one person, right? And sometimes he receives questions on streams, and everyone receives questions on streams. And imagine him having a lot of viewers. How many times he actually hears the same question repeating over and over again on his streams?
Undoubtedly. And I know he's made videos specifically for that reason. Just like I did when I first started with the whole Wind Ring video. That's what made me make that video. I got tired of talking about it. Like, because at the time it was like newer.
Even if at this point that I still get players that don't know the Wing and Ring system.
And that's why I asked you tonight about how I could quick link that process of sharing that information. Because I can just use the Nightbot commands. That's fine. Just type that in the chat, bro. There you go.
Yeah.
But it's like I have a hard time remembering them, and I don't want to leave myself a list.
You can also place a timer on them to show up on the screen, but you don't want to get floated by chatbots.
Yeah, that's true. Right? Like, I just want it to be something that the viewer can click on easily. So having that little macro tab and having 7 little quick buttons that I can throw something up in the stream is really helpful. Now, of course, knowing me, it'll probably take me 3 months to get it set up properly to work. But hey,
well, it'll gonna work. That's no problem.
This is just a quick little copy and paste. Type it in, copy and paste, throw the link. And I only have like about 4 videos that I want to link to. And there's actually other people's videos, like your Rapier School video, for example. Like, I would link to something like that because it's
I need to remake that. That's
so be it. But I can still send.
That's a
valid.
It's too long. It's too long, and also.
That's why I remade my grid video.
And it was on a live stream, so somebody was asking, and I said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and do it tomorrow. And instead of recording myself and cropping up the things, because I'm a freaking noob on video editing, and I'm not afraid I'm not afraid to admit that. I just think I did my first cut on Premiere Pro. I think a few weeks ago.
Well, I definitely so I have a little bit. I have the hotkeys for Control C and Control V for cut and regular tool or whatever it's called. Like, you're just regular pointer. So if I have to make a cut, I just go Control C and then I go back to Control T.
Yeah, I don't have a clue with the hotkeys inside.
But I'm gotta make you proud.
Okay, so definitely this light, it's.
It reminds me of Tommy's first stream because he used to have his window right beside him and you could always hear the street. At least yours is quiet. Like, I haven't heard any adverse noises. And that's probably because of your audio filtering. Like, for as popular as his YouTube channel is, he's like terribly technologically deficient.
Well,
he makes me look like a genius, and I know that I'm clueless in so many ways.
Well, you know that I'm not having the microphone set to minimum voice input.
That's fine.
Because I'm having on the desk, so I cannot block by hardware the sounds around it with the cardioid pattern from the microphone. So yeah, I do have the noise cancellation active. So
absolutely, that's like the magic of the Elgato mic in a lot of ways too. And he's got this.
No, I'm actually using it not from the Elgato microphone. I'm using it from the OBS.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, same idea. That was how I originally did it because I had the blue Yeti. But then when the Elgato one came out, it has a couple of things built into it.
I was actually in a balance when I was choosing the microphone. If I would go to the blue Yeti microphone and the Elgato, and
The software wins, though, right?
I think the guys in the chat and the messages that were sent to me decided to go with a Wave 3 instead of the Blue Yeti one.
I mean, my 13-year-old uses the Blue Yeti, and he loves it. He's always like, I'm so happy you gave me this microphone. Like, I sound better.
It definitely gives you the bass, more bass on your voice. So the lows, but
and he's a young guy, and it gets
yeah.
But I like the control that the software gives me.
Well,
and the microphone, I would say,
another topic,
just as good.
Another topic. You're hearing my sound, right? It's not the best, but it's clear. And
yeah.
Over here, let me go and share my screen again. Hey, Carbs. So over here on the microphone, you can go and click filters, right? You can add filters on this one as well.
Yep, everything. Yep.
And I don't know if you know, but they are VTS plugins. And
I've heard about them before. Yeah, I've watched videos on it, but never really went down that road.
And they are integrated in OBS, and you can actually make yourself, like for example, this one creates echoes. If I'm talking here, you're not gonna hear the echo in Discord, but if you are on YouTube, then you're gonna hear it when I activate my my plugin. And there are plugins to go and do whatever. You can
voice changing. I watched this video. I've seen this Valhalla Supermassive thing before.
Yeah, this is like for echoing and like shouting out there. So welcome, Carbs, coming in the stream. That was a shout. And now I just
changed.
It didn't change on Discord because it's just on OBS as a filter.
Oh! Stand by. Let me bring up your.
You have to go on YouTube.
On or I can do it on my computer. I am sitting in front of a computer. I am definitely a phone user. Right. I should have a link, but I never do.
I think
you don't get a shortcut bar on my desktop. Okay, try again.
So this is normal, right? This is when I'm shouting. How was that?
It honestly didn't sound any different.
No? Hello? Wait a second. Let me open the interface. Now it should be up and running. Or something broke it. Let me actually output to my ears as well.
Oh, there we go.
Hello?
I heard something different there. Yeah. That's cool. That's very cool. Is there a quicker way that you can set up to use it?
Of course. You can actually make it a hotkey.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Or you can place it in up deck to activate a filter as a button.
See, that's cool.
Yeah, so and you can have multiple plugins and you can rename these ones. Say Echo Voice. And then you say in the up deck activate Echo Voice and deactivate Echo Voice.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have
definitely cool.
You can have a lot of plugins. A lot of them are free, some of them are paid. And you can have like your own mixer inside as a software instead of instead of having like the physical mixer that takes a lot of space and
Yeah, I don't want anything else on my desk. It's already crowded playing a mobile game because you have this like
if I would play a PC game, everything was clear here. No,
so much easy, yeah.
No 5G router on my desk. No no iPad, no charger, no
exactly.
All
these extra wires running.
Look at what I did here. I bought this thing just for well, it's blurred.
Fine, but it's for blurring. Extra
It's blurring. Wait a second. Let me
Oh, the
remove
background.
that.
There you go.
Let's play the background back. So I placed here some sockets, but I also placed for USB charging directly.
That's pretty cool.
So
What's that anyway? It's like,
there's a lot of tons of things and wires having around just to play a mobile
oh
game.
my god, I totally understand. I totally understand. I have like another I even have a USB-C cable on my desk just for this Xbox controller. I have this 8K cable that's all coiled up behind here. These lights, I have 2 like ring lights on my desk, the camera. I have a micro HDMI and the power cord running up there. It's just like keyboard. My headset is wired. I had a wireless headset for a long time, but then Supercell gave me this gift box, right? For those like Clash Royale videos and stuff that I made.
Yeah.
So then I ended up giving the other headset to my son because this one is actually better.
Oh, you
All
like
these
the
wires-
wired?
No, I don't like it, but I like the sound and the comfort level of these headphones more.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I had the Steel Series something 7, and they were good. Arctis Steel Series, whatever, they were good. But compared to these Sennheiser or whatever the heck they are, these are better. The sound quality, the comfort, the foam, the padding, everything is just like they're tight. The way they fit is like not too snug, not too loose. Like they're better for me. So my kids always get hooked up when their dad looks for new stuff.
Voice speech is good or vocoder. Well, I'm gonna look. I'm just starting using them, so I had some of them already installed, but then I switched to Windows from 10 to 11 and lost everything because a lot of things were in C downloads and I formatted that hard drive.
I started a new drive as well. I bought a new 980 Samsung 980, 1 terabyte, and I didn't want to clone from my other NVMe. I really wanted to just rebuild it as a brand new install.
Don't tell me again. So what I did,
I told you.
I went and looked on my on my main board, and I saw, hey, I have 2 M2 sockets. I have just one field. So
Yeah.
okay,
time to
I'm
get another
gonna
one.
I'm gonna go and buy the Samsung Evo Plus. I don't know the number 980, the speedy one,
Plug it in. Yeah.
and
go.
order it. Came in the second day. I was so happy. Okay, plugged it in, inserted, screw it inside, placed the ordered also a custom radiator to cool it down, even
Ooh,
if it
yeah, baby.
didn't need to, but
Doesn't
I
even
did.
need it. Yeah.
But I did it anyway because it was looking better.
Absolutely.
And but okay, everything was set up. Start the PC, but go into the BIOS and see how we can see it there. Went into the BIOS, nothing. It wasn't showing. Went and checked if the M2 sockets are active from the BIOS. Check if I have a BIOS upgrade. Check if I have everything.
Yep. BIOS upgrade is a good choice.
Firmware upgrade. Everything. Nothing. I was up to date on the with all the things, and then I took actually the scheme from my motherboard.
Motherboard, like the manual.
The manual, yeah, and and the scheme, and I
Read
saw
every page.
and I saw the M2 sockets and said it was M2 CPU and M2 whatever other socket.
So is it meant to be for like Optane memory or something?
And no, that
Optane cache.
it was in the parentheses saying that M2 socket it's not used, maybe for further use.
Oh, what?
Yeah, so
Why would they
it
do you like that?
It's inside my motherboard. I don't know. I can show you. So
That
give me a
is
second.
so brutal.
Because I'm going with a caseless setup, so I'm not covering the case anymore. I prefer it like this.
There you go. Talk about airflow, hey?
Yeah, best airflow there is. So this is the monster cooler.
Look at you go. Look at that thing stacked up.
I don't think you can see it because it's under the RT.
Oh, but I feel you.
Wait a second, because it's still
And it's just a blank slot that doesn't want to give it up.
So let me remove the background blur.
So do they have another version of the same motherboard where it's enabled, and that was just like a way that they could make different SKUs for their inventory?
So
You
behind
know, the
this,
extra pro version and the regular, like whatever.
this is the Z900, no, 490, the
Yeah,
premium version, the
I
the
believe
best
you.
one.
You know how these companies are. Like,
That's freaking hilarious. Fooled me.
oh, that's such a kick in the nuts, is what that is.
They
I
fooled
would
me.
be.
I
Oh,
was
I'd have
so
been so
pissed.
mad too.
I
So then
went.
you're like, okay, fine. Now I've got a new drive. Now I'm going to swap out the old one. I'll use the new one. But now the old one's going to be what? Collecting dust, or did you just take the other one back?
So no, the thing is, I went to the the shop that I bought it, and I
You can
said,
get a PCIe slot and you can attach it to that.
yeah, but you
The
know the
M2. There's M2 PCIe adapters.
yeah, and you can place two M2 on that.
Yeah, even that too. Yeah.
So
I actually have one. It's a low quality one, but
okay, the blue came up again.
it does look good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's actually like a real camera looking effect.
Well, you see that on the edges, it's still
It's a
looking sharp
little
around here.
little moments. It was
Yeah,
doing better when it had more light.
yeah. I
And when
guess
you
it.
close
I guess
that
it
blind,
does. I guess it does with more contrast. It does better, but it's still fine. If you
it's fun.
give the headset off, it's perfect.
Yeah, much better. It doesn't have those little gaps that it has to
Yeah,
deal with that little
it's
finer detail.
It's this place where
Yeah. 100%. 100%. I have that on either side, but not along the top as much. Is that the Arctis head strap? Because that was a very comfortable headset. Is that the
No,
9?
this is the Logitech G735, I guess.
They definitely have a good, comfortable look to them. And I miss having wireless headphones.
Oh, I love these headphones. They have
Right? Like,
I don't care about the microphone because this is the microphone, right?
oh no, I wish I could remove. That's one thing I hate about this headset is I can't remove the microphone.
And the thing is, I tested quite a few headsets until now, and I was doing unboxing and G Hub. So one thing is, this is designed for streamers. It's lightweight, very lightweight. Even the ones that I had with the cable, it was actually more weight than this. Second one, I do like that they placed the LED in front, and they can have cycle changing.
Well, it makes sense because what's the point in having them on the side? I'm not going to see them
or
playing,
on the back. Or on the
Yeah, it
back. The
makes
other
no
ones have on the back. So what sense it makes to have the LED, to have LED, RGB LED, and not having it on the front where you're actually looking to the guys, right, and talking. So that's one thing that I like. The second one, it's the audio quality. It's pretty good. Not the microphone. The microphone.
No, none of those boom mics are good.
Well, there is over here. If I bring it up, you see this is the software that I have.
Absolutely, yeah.
And the good thing is I can actually synchronize the RGB with everything because I have the G230 as a keyboard, and I have also the 102 LightSync microphone. So if I want to sync the colors, they can do the same pattern by themselves.
That's how I feel with my.
And also the
I've got a
Logitech
lot of
camera.
Corsair peripherals. Well, actually, I've got a Razer mouse and a Razer keyboard, and then I have a Corsair headset stand, mouse pad, fans,
and on here,
RAM.
And on here, this is the microphone, and it's actually from Blue. It's not a bad microphone, believe it.
No, actually, I imagine it would be.
But I need to enable the Blue voice to actually sound like a Blue microphone. Because
the software for sure that's making that better.
Yeah, software makes it better for sure. If you don't activate it, you're sounding like you're showing up a TV commercial or radio podcast, or I don't know. Sounds pretty crap. But you can definitely do filtering over here. So if you enable this thing, a lot of matters comes in, and you can place with the
You can
base.
EQ it a tiny little bit there, just enough to
Yeah, you can go in
make a bit
advanced.
of a difference.
You can go in advanced controls, and now we're talking.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can get. That's pretty good for a tiny little mic like that. That's actually pretty impressive.
And also you
wouldn't
can
expect that.
use the NVIDIA broadcast. Why not? On it. And,
Yeah, which is definitely a good feature. Like if that was the only mic you had, like if you were, maybe if you're younger and you didn't have access to adult money and that was all you had, like yeah, that's a really, really, really solid option to have that much control.
And the nice thing, you can inside this software from it, you can actually test the
hear it. You can hear
yeah.
it. You don't have to record in another piece of software and then come back and see how it is.
Yeah, it's not like the Elgato microphone where you can just place a jack inside and you have no delay. But still it's a good option to record and then play it back to see. And the thing is, you're recording your sound as you're saying something, and then you're tweaking these things to actually
You
make
can hear it in real time. Yeah,
yeah, you can tweak it, and when you are okay with it, you can leave it by and just add that to your settings on the microphone, and you're fine.
Not too shabby.
But these things are I'm just leaving at default. I don't need more than that, but you can definitely work around here on the EQs as well.
Well, and it's good, especially if you're gaming too, right? Like you're just using it more for just listening, right? Like you're not. Well, I mean, you do some gaming, I guess that's true, right?
Yeah, if you want to add the surround on gaming, that's perfect. You can hear every step on the other, all the directions. It's not the 50 millimeter speakers inside this, but it's the 45, so it's quite close to the best ones in the market. And having a battery that lasts 29 hours, it's perfect.
Yeah, no, I never had any problem with the battery either, because I'm literally having like at max 4, 5, 6 hour sessions, like max, right? And that the headset lasted for multiple days, like 2, 3, 4 days, like 5 days, like it's not a problem to charge it every couple of days for me.
Yeah,
right? When you're sitting at a desk, like no big deal.
It's charging from, I don't know, 0 to 60% in less than 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, they're very fast. The batteries aren't super massive on them, but they don't use a ton of power, so.
Well, if you're using the RGB lights, then you're...
Well, then you'll burn it down a little quicker.
Yeah, instead
Okay, buddy, I better
29.
get going. It's getting pretty late here, my friend, and...
Okay, that was a good talk.
Get up. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you helping me out. Get some new things. Get to clean up a couple things. It's nice. I appreciate it. Look at that. I just ticked up one subscriber. I just looked at my OBS and boop, it just rolled up 7581.
Oh, there you go.
That's
nice.
6 subscribers today. I love it. Even like no matter how many subs I get, every day I still look at the YouTube Studio app. I open it. Where am I? Okay. All right. Then I'm good.
I'm still good, right?
Yeah, right?
I'm still there. I'm still getting subs. Oh, that's
yeah, even one a day, and I'm totally happy.
Yeah, me too.
Like everybody wants 100 a day. I do too, of course. Who doesn't? But at the same time, like I've had days where I've gone down like 13, 27.
I was quite surprised for my performance lately.
Well, you've been putting out a lot of content. The more you hustle, the more it comes. When I'm hustling lots, I get good results.
I don't want to bring all the analytics live on stream, but I'm gonna bring up over here on the video. So you can see. Where is it? Well, I'm still gonna use the paint. Because why not?
Oh man, I had one that killed it recently. Oh, it was unbelievable. The Spring Major Rookie Guide. I got 13,000 views.
Can you see
267? That's nice, bro.
267 in 28 days.
That's nice. That's nice. I don't get that. No way. I think what am I at? Maybe. Does it tell me? Can I see on the app? I don't want to open the computer. Not that much though. I know it's not that much. It's like maybe 175 or something. So I know that's a good number.
Yeah, it's for me. It says 267 and 172 more than usual.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like when you put out value, when you give people value, they want to come back for more. It's not just about entertainment, right? There has to be value. There has to be something in it for people, right? Like They
It
and
was
I don't
it
blame
was
them, 'cause
a it
time
was
is money,
amazing.
right?
It was amazing. I created the the Spring Major walkthrough video for Pro. That video alone got me 42 subscribers.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, that's how it rolls. I totally understand that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. Keep doing it, buddy. Okay, I better go. You have
Okay.
yourself a good night. Thank you so much, man. We'll talk to you later.
Sure. Bye, everybody.
Have a
Anyway,
great rest of your day. All right. Bye.
thank you. Bye.